Oops, part deuce. God damn it. Come on. Oops, part deuce. Yeah, I was on my phone and it ended the stream. When I went to back out and for some reason. I don't know. It is what it is. It happens. Poop happens. We'll start a deuce.
Things happen for whatever.
Yeah. Oops.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. My damn tablet I was watching the chat on about dead.
Hey, are my balls ready yet?
Jesus Christ, I'm trying to eat here.
What?
I almost had an acne phone moment with my damn laptop like Fred did with his phone.
I wonder if I can fix that.
What happened?
Brian kicked us all out.
I know that. No, Brian backed out too far. I had to restart.
Well, I joined it when I do that. I do it on my phone.
Glad you missed us. We're back.
And when I backed out of my phone, it ended the stream for some. It ain't like I ain't never done that on my phone before. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
You broke it.
Poor Britta and Gary gonna think you don't like them.
Yeah.
Don't get all technical with me.
Get testicle if I want to.
We can dance if we want to. We
Talk
can
about swinging.
No friends of mine.
And just so you know, Amanda, Fred can't print anything life size, but he can give you two scale inches for it.
I heard that.
We'll call it a teddy cap.
And I'm dialing up the Georgia State Patrol as we speak.
I think you got to call the Vermonter.
Nah, when he comes back down here, he won't be able to cross the Georgia State line.
Jeff, you can't ride with me then.
Where the Jefferson Memorial Bridge is going to be at?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the guy's house I stayed with, my buddy I crashed with, and he's Don's buddy too. I couldn't understand. He goes, "What do you mean that they're going to name a bridge after you in Georgia?" I'm just freaking sitting going, "Damn, Scott, you didn't get it."
Come on, Scott.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was sitting there just shaking my head, laughing, going, "Damn, Fred."
All right, Amanda, is Ted still up?
Yeah, he's over here.
Can't hear him dying back there?
Well, I know because it took me a few minutes to. This was an ample opportunity for me to go ahead and pull the car down. I couldn't find it in the magazine because I ain't got but about one or two magazines over here. So I just like, fuck it, I'll just pull it down out of the stack. It wasn't that deep. It was another car I was looking at. But let's see. Hang on.
Where's Jimmy at? He's not even in here.
He went
He
shit and hog.
He wasn't in here when I backed out.
There it is.
That's
Of
right.
course, it's red.
Oh yeah.
What other color would it be?
That's right.
I haven't seen what he asked yet. Hang on.
And Tim said not to
gluing.
push a button.
Brian pushed the button, yeah.
Oh, damn, wrong button.
Oh Lord, he gonna close us out again.
Let's start over again.
What is that? The 70?
Yeah, this is the only 70
Hey
F,
Chuck. Hey Jonathan.
but yeah, this is the 70 SF.
Oh,
This is the blue. This is the blue one, the one that's molded in blue.
Oh, okay. I know which one that is.
You know, you can just take my camera and
It's molded in a metallic blue.
That's old heavy Chevy.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, the one I got, Fred, is the 69.
You sound rough.
Oh, that's the 69. That's right. But
Yeah.
it's it can. Hold on, I can't remember what I did to this one, Ted. I gotta flip
it's
it
the
over.
same scale, I think.
It is. What did I use? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You
God,
got the
Ted,
wrong
you
window.
sound.
Oh, I used the entire 67 Chevelle frame on
be
this one.
honest.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, this is the entire 67 Chevelle frame. The only thing I did was I cut the fender wells. Hang on, let me look.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chuck
cut the
found
fender
missing
wells
piece
out.
part.
And what else did I do? I had to widen it a little bit. I had to widen it toward the bottom of the pillars, or the bottom of the frame here.
Oh, okay.
Other
There,
than
Fuffa, I
that,
got it straight just for you, Fuffa.
other than that, that's all I had to do. Yep, that's all I did to that, Bill.
What they
And
do
if I-
now, Brian?
If
said
I
got it
remember right,
straightened out just for you.
center to center on the axle's 5 and something.
Well, I didn't know you glued it, Brian. I was like, after seeing the truck, what happened? I was like, I didn't want to see you go through that again.
No, it's 4 and 5/8. It's 4 and 5/8 center to center, so it fits.
Okay.
Put you back over there.
Well, if it fits, it fits.
It does. It fits. It's a perfect fit.
Hey, Tim, can you tell us how you feel about that 55 Ford pickup?
They have a love-hate relationship.
Okay. Are you leaving me?
I need to go lay down.
Okay.
He
I
sounds
love
like he's
you.
dying. He needs to go night-night.
Thank you,
I hope
Tim.
you get
Thank
down
you,
by
Tim.
the
Yeah,
fire.
you sound pretty.
Yeah, you sound pretty cruddy there, Tedo.
Yeah, I'm
back.
going to lay down.
Get him some chicken broth and send him
Yeah,
to
I
bed.
pushed the button, Tim. Yeah, I did. I pushed the button, Tim.
And I
me
worked
and
all
Amanda
day.
makes him do all the cooking.
That's why bone broth comes in a box prepared. All she got to do is warm it up.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
I was making a
What?
joke, Tim.
That shit went around our shop too. I mean, everybody had it, even me. And I
No,
brought
he said
it.
he licked the wrong window.
Yeah. We had,
I can't see. Ah.
Hey, Skip.
and I brought it home to Vicky, and she wasn't a happy camper with it either.
Um,
All right, guys, have
Yes.
a good night. I'll see y'all later.
Short answer
Marcy?
is yes, outlaw. There is a book. It's called The Master Builder. You can get it.
Master
Over
builder,
on
not a
Amazon.
masturbator.
Right. You
Jesus
can get
Christ,
it over
Fred.
on Amazon. And it's made by one of our model building buddies, Poe, Edgar Allan Cole. Give me a second. Let me find a link for you.
I got a journal of all mine. It's in my head.
And it should be on paper. That way, if you want to redo something, you're not going to forget a step. Because trust me, you will. I know I have.
Nah. Not this brain. This brain's like a elephant trap.
Yeah, I mean everything's happy red. Or green.
We proved that. Where it's a 67 Chevelle.
Happy red, big tires, and a blower.
Injection's nice, but I'd rather be blown.
What?
Takes less effort.
They're paying attention.
That was a test.
I'm the only one who's paying attention. I can tell you that.
Fred,
We heard it.
remember all those T-shirts back in the day, and the one that said "Wrap your ass in fiberglass"?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, this is probably going to be the link from hell because Amazon is gay. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, that right there, it's got enough room in it for like 100 build entries, unless you build like Josh. Um, and Edgar Allan Cole, his name is Poe. He is part of the model building community. So support your fellow modelers by buying their shit.
Support your fellow modeler's habit, except for John Paul.
Yeah, he got habits I don't particularly want to know about.
I'm looking for a Chrome marker.
But yeah, it's a basic journal, and I mean, if you don't want to spend the money, you can totally just use a spiral notebook or like one of those compost journals you can get for $1 during school season. But yeah, this one is graphed out. It's got nice pages. It really doesn't have a ton of writing room if you write the way I do. But it's something that you can kind of journal the basics. Hey, Steven. But yeah, I have like probably 20 or 30 hardbound lined notebooks where I've written everything down that I've ever done crafty, including everything with modeling. And then when Poe put this book out, I just started repping the book because I like the way the book's laid out.
Welcome back, Steven.
Welcome everybody back in the chat. I just don't.
Yeah, whoever came back when we fell out.
We got kind of
got a little excited and tipped the car over, and we all
yeah. So that's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Yep.
That's right. Tequila had nothing to do with it.
Brian fucked up.
Yeah, it wasn't tequila this time, right, Tom?
Hey, tequila wasn't involved.
Honest for.
Don sent Brian a link to some midgets doing some adventurous things.
Wait a minute now. Ain't nothing against midget porn.
I didn't say that.
Little folks need love too now. Come on.
I just said adult adventures.
Yeah, midgets need loving too.
That's right. That's the best way to make your penis look big. Put it in a midget's hand.
And it's a short story.
God, you guys are fucked up.
I can't believe the things I'm hearing.
I can.
I did not cuss,
Considering
Amanda.
the company we keep.
I do not owe any money as of yet.
No, but that's
I kept the human anatomy correct.
In the words of Ron Simmons, damn.
We're all a little fucked up. Y'all don't know that by now? Welcome to the club.
Wait a minute. I sent you the Brad Williams link, didn't I?
Did you? I don't remember. We throw so much crap back and forth at each other all day. I don't remember who sends what anymore.
Well, yeah, you got a point there.
No, there's
would
midgets
it have been a text or a Facebook? I don't remember.
Whoa. See, Scale Model Outlaw, you're confused. There's a difference between midgets and fun size.
Yeah, I'm fun size. Midgets are shorter than me.
Yeah, midgets are 4'10" and below. Fun size are 5'10" to 5'1".
That's why I call Vicky Smidget.
Smidget, exactly, just like me. I'm
Damn it, Brad.
Vicky.
That's her. I mean, I've known her 13, 14 years. That was the first thing I ever called her was a smidget. She said, "Why do you call me a smidget?" I said, "Well, you're not a midget, but you're small." She said, "Well, I'm petite." And I was like, "No, you're a smidget."
Or an extra large midget. Or extra tall midget, I'm sorry.
5'4".
Yep.
The right zone there now.
And Fred, you're bound to determine to watch me friggin' ruin a second computer with this shit. Am I getting paid back, Fred?
I had to go rent some prints, and I just wanted to say back to the midget thing. Nothing makes you feel more manlier than having sex with a woman that's the same size as your penis.
Vicky's 5'8".
Way taller than me, bro.
I said midget. I'm talking about a midget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vicky ain't no 5'8".
Well, I don't know what she is. I have to look down to her. I mean,
Well, me and you look down to a lot of fucking people.
Take it
True.
back, take it back.
Well, yeah, 'cause
True.
you're 8 fucking feet tall.
I thought the way everybody described Fred and Brian to me, they're like 6'6" and taller. I'm like, don't get me wrong, they're tall, but I was like, damn, I thought he was taller in person when anybody told me.
He looked taller on YouTube, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's not a short man by no means, but I was just kind of surprised. I was like looking for a guy that was 6'6", 6'8", somewhere in there.
I was 6'4" till I had back surgery.
Oh, Jimmy's boyfriend and girlfriend 6'3".
Oh, girl.
Was that when she was a man or when she transitioned?
Oh,
That's fucked up. Oh,
But it's
God,
funny.
That's funny though. You're all right.
I guarantee you one thing that happens at Acme again, it'll never happen at Acme. His friends say, somebody's in the live, come up with something funny. I can't use that. Oh, Brian's only 20 feet over there. I'll go use him.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. That was funny.
Why is my glasses fogging up?
I would like to find a one-legged stripper to send to his house.
I got somebody's number.
Huh?
I got somebody's number.
I didn't give it to you. I can tell you that because I don't even have it. Oh, God damn. Oh, wow. Look what Boston Bud asked you, Jimmy. Did you come with a slide, Jimbo? Oh, Lord. Oh.
A basketball team.
Yeah, like I said, 6'3". That's a lot of girl.
Oh, Lord. There were so many jokes in there, Jimmy. I've got to pee.
Yep. Why I'm not doing it.
Come on, we got 32 watching, 15 likes.
Well, they already hit the like once.
They're gonna hit it twice.
And they're like, yeah, don't fucking
You
worry
came
about
back, hit that like
Hey,
button.
that was the
Yeah,
old live. This is the new live. They're not the same.
Exactly.
it. Yeah, Brian got to have that check. We got for next week. We got a lot. We got a lot of shit to buy next weekend.
Brian,
I ain't gonna do nothing but buy detail stuff. I don't have anywhere to put a kit, Fred. I honestly don't.
Hey, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
You missed
Sure we're
Joshua. He was
Hey,
here a
Mama
little while
Chop.
ago.
Yeah, he's a little upset this week from earlier in the week.
Can't blame him.
Well,
Oh, let's see if I can bring him up.
Fred, I'm gonna print you up a bunch of those universals too that I used on the USAC.
Yeah.
I got you about, I don't know, 20 or so on the print bed. As soon as I get this printed, dialed in.
Okay, thank you. Whoa, 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 Pepe. What the fuck did you just do?
Cha-ching!
Nope. I know.
Paid the swear jar.
Hey, Brian, I'm going to
Sorry.
link you to that place I bought all my detail parts from. He's really good. Super fast shipping, too.
Isn't there? Didn't you tell me that Dan said there was a new hobby shop in Jacksonville?
Papa Day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he did. I have to text him. Either text him or ask him.
Damn, I should have taken that flight down to see my brother and sister-in-law and niece and nephew.
Yes.
Why? is
Where
this
at?
thing doing?
They're in Jacksonville.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right, this damn thing's probably fixing to explode for some fucking reason.
Got one of my clothes.
Jacksonville is a nice show. It's everything, as far as it's cars and
It's a little bit
military.
of everything.
It's everything. It's a good show, but
It's in a. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
don't think it's worth a trip like that.
Well, I was going to come down to see my brother and then maybe
Yeah.
do
Oh,
some
yeah. For
racing and stuff.
for Jeff, it wouldn't be to fly in. I know Brian Gugamos. He and I were talking. They wanted to come. Well, last year, Jason Hanscom and Heather, they flew down.
He had planned on Acme and he had to cancel.
Yeah.
And they had to use the tickets or they would
or they
lose the money.
Yeah. Hey, Becky. Sorry, I've been something's going on.
Yeah, I would have spent some time there, and I would have spent some time over in Zephyr Hill, where my longest friend in the world lives.
Now we got it cooking with some ink. Damn it.
Night, Britta.
Frisco.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Britta.
Good night, Britta.
Good night,
Night,
brother.
Have a
Night,
good
Yeah, I
evening.
got a standing offer to go live there with him and Tammy. I've known Tammy's parents have known me since I was born.
I have the
and
same problem, Outlaw. I go saying I'm not going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I make 3 trips to the car, and all that's left in space in the car is room for me to get in to drive home.
Yeah, I
Plus, I
talked
do
to.
have what's on. I do end up buying what's on the list. I buy that stuff first.
I don't know. I know somebody who planned on. What in the world is going on with this thing? I know somebody was going to make chili tomorrow, Marcy, and
That'd be me.
huh?
I'm making chili tomorrow.
And she looked at me and she said, because she came in yesterday evening, had groceries, all kind of shit, and she was like, "Help me unload." Well, anyhow, helped her unload. Went in there. She said, "Well, shit." And I was like, "What?" I ain't got no damn hamburger meat.
You got any kind of ground meat? It doesn't
We ain't
matter.
got none. We had to pick it up on the way home from dinner tonight.
Mhm.
And believe it or not, certain types of beans are good for you for your diabetes.
I am no longer diabetic. Thank you very
Diabetes.
much.
No, but you can keep it in check by the way you eat.
That is right. And that is how I am doing mine. I'm still doing my test though. Just,
Yeah,
you know.
still check yourself on the regular, but
Yeah.
don't completely omit treats. Just reduce them down to almost nothing.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of guys like Scale. You could send it home with me because if I went down, I drive down. I could bring it, box it up, and just send it right straight back to you. A lot of guys will do that if you got a lot of good friends.
Oh yeah, if I go anywhere where there's where I have to travel in a different fashion other than getting myself there by car, I just mail it home to myself, and when I get home, it's there the next day.
I literally had to mail some home, but I had to go buy a new suitcase just to put a bunch of them in.
That's what Cliff did the first year
I
he
just
came
get a
down.
box
to
and
Acme.
fucking mail them home.
And TSA looks at you weird when you go through their screening with a bunch of models. I took all
Yeah,
the
you
metal
tell me
axles
that.
out too.
Bunch of plastic toys,
Hey, I
The
put
lady
that-
in Birmingham was looking at me. It's like, what? She's like, what is this shit? And I'm just standing there going, wait for her to ask. Okay. The lady come up, yeah, you're fine, go.
Yeah, because that's not the plastic toys they usually see.
right?
Oh, the guy! Did you ever see the YouTube video where the guy packed one in his wife's bag and the TSA guy pulls it out right in front of everybody? She looked shocked and he was laughing. So next time Ted, so the next
You don't
time
know
Ted
where the hell
borrows a
that
man,
thing's been. You don't touch that.
Yep. And then, so the next time Ted drives in with Amanda's minivan, she's going to have one on the Tanner, so you get better reception.
And Tanner,
Ted heard that, didn't he? Oh, I'm going to run that bastard over now.
Be
Gonna
like
have
running
one
over.
on the antenna?
That'd be like running over a damn log.
A squishy log.
How many of y'all remember? I mean, if you're from the South, like I am,
hey Bruce,
the great writer Louis Grizzard.
Love his work.
You mean the
Don
Western
knows.
writer Louis Lamar?
No, Louis Grizzard wrote. He wrote he did a article for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, but he was a stand-up comedian. And if y'all ever get bored one night, you want to get on YouTube, look up Louis Grizzard. It's Grizzard. Comedy, and oh my God, he's just a good old Southern boy that from Moreland, Georgia, did good. Went to the big town of Atlanta. Went to the University of Georgia too, I might add, which makes him even greater. And shut up, Don. But anyhow, he started writing for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and but he also wrote just a plethora of different books. One of them was called "Don't Bend Over in the Garden, Granny. Them Taters Got Eyes." He wrote a bunch of them. Anyhow, he enjoyed marriage a lot because he'd done it like 3 or 4 times. But one of his marriages, they went on their honeymoon to Germany, and on the way back which Germany is very well known for their sex shops.
Mm-hmm.
And they were standing in.
Europe is very well known.
Oh, it is, yeah. But they were standing waiting on one of their flights, connecting flights, back home. And Lewis decided he was going to find out what his new bride was made out of. So he walked into the sex shop and he found a pleasure device women like to use that resembled a Louisville Slugger, and I'm actually using how he described it. He said it looked like a Louisville Slugger, and it was black in color. He said, I proceeded to walk to the door with it, swinging it like I was getting ready to bat, and looked at my newly wedded bride and said, "Honey, is this the one that you're talking about?" That is not, he said, this is not what to say on the end of your honeymoon to your new wife, because it does not get any better from that. But that was Lewis. That was just him.
I bet you she didn't talk to him very much on the
No,
way
she
home.
didn't. That's why. And he said that's why she is my ex-wife, one of my ex-wives. So, but God rest his soul. He was a hell of a comedian. He was a hell of a writer.
Masterful writer. I mean,
Yes.
that's the only reason why I got the Atlanta Journal.
Exactly. A lot of people, and my mother used to my brother, which my brother's the one that would always send it to me. And he'd always cut the article out and send it to me, whatever he wrote that day. But he was a big University of Georgia. He was a University of Georgia graduate, and he had 2 friends that he went to high school with. And he said, once I became a pretty famous writer, he decided that he was going to send 2 of his best friends from high school down in Moreland, Georgia, to a University of Georgia football game, and it was the annual Georgia and Auburn game. Shut up, Don. You already know where I'm going with this. So they were sitting, all 3 of them were sitting on the 50-yard line, and Jim Bob looks over at Lewis and he goes, "Oh, Uga's looking good today. Look at him out there." He said, "Boy," and old Uga was sitting on the 50-yard line licking his ball sack at the time. And old Jim Bob looked at Lewis and he said, "Boy, I wish I could do that." And his other buddy over there, old Jimmy Ray, looked over and he said, "That dog will bite you." Oh, God.
Poor Terry, too. He's being awful quiet tonight.
He's busy.
Fred, I done good. I didn't blow it.
I know you did, but you knew where I was going with it. But Don knows him. He was a master at writing and comedy.
Good night,
But-
Stephen.
Delivery was just spot on.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, if any of y'all out there that's in the chat, if you want some good Southern euphemisms, and that's where I get a lot of mine from, is from the late great Louis Grizzard. But if you want listen to a good comedy act, just Google Louis Grizzard comedy, and he has just got a plethora of different jokes and stuff that he tells.
Do you watch Nat Riff at all?
Who?
Nat Riff?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
guess what? He went back to Iowa and he found the cookie milk squeaky boobies lady.
Yeah.
Oh God! Then he calls her daughter why she's in the bathtub. I'm just sitting here going, damn. I'm like, if you didn't bang that rip, you're stupid.
Yeah.
In the NBA, we call it road beef.
Of course, I've been binge watching a lot of Fluffy here lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gabriel Iglesias is a trip.
Yeah. Stephen Haynes, have a good evening. It was enjoyable.
How new is that, Terry?
Don't know.
Isn't there a date on them
It's
for
not.
Brian or Don?
It's not the good shit. It's the ultra bright chrome, so it's not gonna stick.
Well,
They make a Micromark and Microset makes a glue for that.
That's why I've been quiet, because I've been trying to think about where I put all my damn bare metal foil. And I found this, and this ain't worth the shit.
Right here. I got it.
Good night,
On
Stephen.
your foil, you're welcome to use mine.
I'm gonna have to do some more hunting.
No, is there a date that's put on them, or
no, they don't date them.
because I've had people say, "Oh, it's not a big deal," and everybody tells me, "No, go through bare metal foil themselves." And
Oh, it ain't new. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I buy mine. I buy mine straight from bare metal foil.
Did you use my contact email address?
It's fresher. It's packed properly. It's
hey, Fred, if you want to do any updates on that kit, look up Herd Hobby. Boy, he's got some freaking badass 3D parts for modifieds.
I'm just gonna stick to this one just being box stock right now. It's me and one of our club members. He and I are just kind of. I want to get more familiar with it because I like the kit, but he and I decided to build the same kit, and we're going to kind of present them at one of our meetings.
So I've heard a lot of people say that if you're going to build that kit, it's best to just try some box stock first.
Yep.
That was the one thing I'm mad about at Acme at myself. I bought some Teddy Christopher decals, and I lost them somewhere. Oh, and trust me, Teddy Christopher, Earnhardt tried to screw with him. He didn't have any of it. And Mr. Earnhardt realized in a quick hurry, this boy will right hook me hard. The guy put his own brother in the wall for a win. Legitimately.
I bet that made the conversation at
Guess
Thanksgiving.
I need to go let you stupid.
No, what's better is they had a building together. Mike had one side of it. Teddy had the other side, and they literally had a line down the middle of the building. They didn't go on each other's side. The phone was right in the center. And they said their mom gave them living hell at Thanksgiving for it. Oh. I take you're not having good luck with that, Tim?
Shit.
Thank you, Tim. The one thing I did, and everybody that I've talked to on on building these mods. There is such a
Yeah, he's just upset, Mama Chop,
he's
about his vehicle. He's just not into it.
yeah, he's just
Yeah, I'd be mad as hell too. That was
Yeah.
some shit. I can't believe somebody did that.
That's something you don't do. You don't jack with another man's ride.
nope.
Come on.
You don't do that shit to somebody else's property. I don't give a fuck what the problem is. You got something, you go talk to the person. Knock on the goddamn door, you know?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to order some more from them.
What time's it getting to be?
Like
9:30.
I had
I'd
this
be
chick
cutting
that-
fingers
It'll be
off.
about that time.
I'd be pissed too, but it ain't worth going to jail over. I can tell you that.
There wouldn't be
No.
any evidence,
Mm-mm.
believe me. There'd be me buffing the scratches out of my car with a smile on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you do is you just wait. The opportunity comes back around. Just
Oh,
Karma. Yeah, karma's a bitch. I'm telling
Karma's the most.
I'm
Yeah.
a bitch served cold, but no, I prefer
Yeah.
to be karma myself.
you. Yeah.
there was this chick, we'd hooked up a couple times, wasn't nothing serious, at least not on my end, and I thought I made it perfectly clear. Well, she rolled in the club one night, and I was there with another girl. She got all mad when I cut 2 tires on my truck.
Bitch.
Well, a couple of weeks go by, I found out, I kind of confronted her about, well, I was going to make sure you wasn't taking that bitch nowhere. And I said, well,
Ryan,
that's where it's, she paid for the taxi cab that got us to the motel.
yeah, it was either she paid for the cab or she had her own car, yeah.
Then, a couple of months after that, old girl that cut the tires off my
Same
truck
password.
needed me to work on her
One?
car. Now, she admitted to cutting the tires off my truck. It's no secret. Then brings me her car to be worked on. She paid for the repair and a couple of tires.
Hey, Brian, when you get a chance, could you bring up the share screen? There's some stuff I wanted to show Fred. I mean, this guy's got about every delivery of Bill Elliott you could think of, even old Square T-Bird.
Hold on a minute, Fafa. I got my headlamp on. Hold on a minute. Let me take all this shit
Not a
off.
hurry.
I'm about ready to.
Yeah, I get all over this.
I'm about ready to close up at night anyhow. Hold on. Let me get turned around.
Yeah, don't
Just
do that.
remember, a senior said
I done got slumped over in my chair too. That's pretty damn bad.
Now, just remember, a senior said we couldn't build a 94 Bill Elliott car. He never said 9 or 11. Can you see him okay?
Yeah.
This is a really old one.
Oh yeah, that's really dated back.
The blue one. That's
Yeah,
when
that
Melly
was
first came on.
Yeah, that's when Melling first came on.
Oh, that's the Batman. The car I really liked, the one I liked the most was the only one I don't see a decal of. Tell me if I need to slow down. Was the Mac Tonight kit.
Oh, yeah, the McDonald's car.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I liked it. It was that dark blue. It was actually a freaking beautiful
That
car.
was a good looking race car.
Because when Don printed that body, I saw that car right there. The mouth is on. That was the first thing I thought.
Well, hopefully this year, I am going to do the Jody Ridley.
Chuckster?
I'm gonna do the Jody Ridley car.
Is he going? He's already given the look.
Chuck found the missing goose parts. Yay!
Yes, I did.
I told you they were there. Where'd you find them?
They were on the easel for the airbrushing.
Oh
We
my!
left them, huh?
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Now I just got to see if I can fix the candy.
I hear the styrene bender himself. What's
How we
up,
doing,
Chuck?
Don? Not much. How you doing?
Good.
wanted to
Sir, how are you?
comment. I went to Hobby Lobby here a couple months ago, and while I was in there, somebody stabbed my door of my truck with a screwdriver.
Damn.
Wow. What the fuck?
See,
Yeah, I saw that in the
that's
chat.
when you want to find that
that's fucked
some
up.
bitch and make sure he never reproduces ever again.
Yeah.
Then you put him in a
That's when you get a
jar.
hold of the mall security and you find out who the fuck it was.
Then you
Yeah,
put him in a
I'll-
jar and make a hood ornament out of him.
All them parking lots got fucking cameras in them nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can tell you how to fuck a tire up. A bunch of tires. When me and
I'm
Vic,
going after somebody's tires and I'm going to get them all.
when me and Vicky lived in an apartment before we moved here, we lived we lived in a pretty nice apartment community. We lived way over in the back side where it faced the woods and everything, and we were away from everything. Well, some of these assholes that moved in, and I ain't got nothing against truck drivers at all, but he would drive his truck in and he would park it right beside our room, or right beside our apartment. We lived on the second floor. Well, he in the morning would crank it up and let it idle, and it just blah, 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 blah. He's sitting there. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to sleep. So, and this rock's on, and I went to the apartment. I went up there to the offices, and I told him, I said, listen, I said, this dude, he ain't supposed to be parking their trucks down here at all. So I was just like, that's okay. I said, I'll figure it out. So one day I came home, and I was bound and determined that if he parked that truck there that night, I was going to do a midnight maneuver. Once I was going to go outside in my camis. I was in stealthed out. Jeez. I had a what size was that? One of them arbor bits, 1 inch in diameter, and a 16-volt DeWalt drill. I didn't drill into the thread. I drilled in the sides of 10 tires.
Nice.
That motherfucker was sitting on the fucking rims.
Good.
Man,
they didn't park there anymore. But when I went, when I did go pay my rent the next month, I was asked a question. Did I know anything about it? I just looked at him. I just looked at him and I said, I don't know a thing. What happened? They told me.
Kevin Smith said right after he got an Oldsmobile, kid next door thought it would be fun to use it for a pellet gun practice. $4,500 in damage. Every window gone, passenger side.
Yeah,
100 little dents. Yeah.
He'd be singing the song in a real high pitch.
He'd need a exchange operation because he'd done lost 3 little Pete parts.
Like I said, I'd turn that shit inside out.
I turned into Hosea Gardner and I'd have clipped his twig and giggleberries.
I seen an old woman one day in a parking lot pull up in a 1970 Chevrolet Impala 4-door. And this little bitty rice car pulls up beside of her and just hits her door. No, wait a minute. I take it back. It didn't hit her door. Parked so close to her she couldn't get in on the driver's side. So she comes out, looks, and she's like, little motherfucker. And gets in on the passenger side, slides over, thank God it was a bench seat, and she slides over to the driver's side, and she takes her door of a 1970 Impala and proceed to hit it, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but about 10 or 12 times on that little car.
Yeah, and her door
and she drives off. She drives off, and this little dude comes out there and he sees that side of that damn little rice car beat all to pieces, and he's pissed. I'm like, you go, girl.
Hey, Brian.
She didn't even scratch her paint.
Not with that damn boat anchor.
Hey, Fuffa.
Could you bring that up for Fred on the share screen when you have a moment, please?
Let's see. What am I looking at? Fuffa.
More stuff you don't need to buy.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Whoa.
Speedway decal.
Send that to me, please.
You got it. I'll send you the link from. Well, I'll send you the link to photo, but I'll also send you to their website.
Okay.
I think they're
Okay.
on Facebook.
Oh my God! You just saved me from having to. Hopefully they got them in stock, or he can print them up pretty quick. That's Speedway decals.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sending the picture, the link to the photo.
Okay. There it is. I got it. Why is there a what? Oh, I need to go up some. Okay.
And this is I've used him multiple times, and friggin' he's been great to me.
Speedway. Okay. I'll look at him.
I
Here.
have officially
Yeah, he's got a
remodeled
blue
my
and white
tank.
one too.
Done.
Oh no, that's a car show. April 13th. That
Oh, wait. Yes, Marcy. It is that time.
Remember I was telling you about the models that got melted?
Yep.
Mm.
You ever heard of Athens Speedway?
Yeah.
Okay, they're doing some car show and race car reunion type show there.
Ooh,
Holy shit!
damn.
That's a Buick
Well,
GS.
You could build a junkyard, and that could be your first victim.
What heated that?
Damn.
They were sitting in Johan cases on the coffee table in the living room.
Oh, that's the one. That's what the son did.
That's what the son did. This was the other one.
Wow.
Completely destroyed them
Yeah.
Like putting them in a damn
in an oven.
magnifying glass.
They were sitting side by side, and if you look at them, the sun must have come across them the same way.
Yep. Wow.
That's
crazy.
Mm.
Somebody said, I know the night last time you showed them briefly, somebody said build it like a diorama or like a tree or something came across them.
Yeah, make a diorama of some kind. I'd do a junkyard, and it'd be the first victims for the junkyard.
I don't know. See the roof? The heat from it actually bubbled the paint some on it.
Yeah, I was fixing to say that. Man, look at that back.
Crazy.
Look at back there at the back glass. Oh my God.
Now is the interior and everything underneath it okay still, or just the body?
The interior is still good. The engine is still good.
What bodies are them, Chuck?
That's the Buick GS.
All right.
Or GSX.
Yeah.
I know where I get some resin ones, so that way they're not a complete waste for you.
I put these in the model car contest the first time, when I first got them done, I put them in the model car contest. They both took a first place in their class. They never got to go to a second one.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking, Boston. Build you a nice big Gundam and make it look like you're stepping on them.
Yeah.
Find you of Godzilla.
Yeah, I know a guy in Chad's got some Gundam, so.
Oh wow, man, that would
go Godzilla.
Yeah, I can't believe sitting in a controlled environment in your house that the sunlight coming through the window done that shit.
Oh, I could imagine.
Oh
too.
yeah, the sun.
Oh yeah. Well, stop to think about it. You take
Clear plastic. Yep.
Yeah, through a window and then through the clear plastic. I mean, you can take a magnifying glass and start a fire with it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's heating up plastic covered in chemicals.
Mm-hmm. You know, I was talking with Brian Gugamos and Lucas C. We were talking. You know, they live out in Arizona, and they've went out there and opened up kits in their stash because they're out there in the garage and 100-degree plus temperatures. That's even hot out in the even though it's in a box and it's in a garage. He said it's still. I've opened them up and they be warped. I had to send Brian. Matter of fact, that Coronet. I think it was a Coronet.
Yeah,
I had sent him
where the weather hurts my face and live someplace that's fucking hot.
Yeah, that's why Brian and Linda, when they came out here for Acme, they were also looking at places.
Yeah, that wasn't the Coronet. That was the field last year. The Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. You're right. Yeah. Because they opened his up and I had an extra one. I was like, well, you got it, bud. So.
I've been out
I
that
would
way.
rather live where the weather hurts my face.
And I can officially say the gummies have kicked in.
No desire to live.
Hey, Don.
You.
I think the gummies actually finally kicked in.
Look at that grin. Look at that grin. Fuck yeah, you know it is. Grinning like a possum eating a sweet potato.
I'm making art and I can't wait until you guys can see it.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Making art. Oh shit.
Yes, she was arting.
Let me ask you this, Amanda.
What?
If you made a video on it, would you get kicked off YouTube?
Does it have it? Does it? Is it the subject of anyone in this panel?
Nope.
I know. Well, I was about to say I know it ain't me.
Just balls.
Oh Lord.
Oh
She's
Lord.
gonna use them when Dawn sends her some balls. She goes, "Look, Ted, I got my own set of balls. I don't need yours no more."
Oh.
You know, Amanda would say that to him just for the fun of it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, I love my man. I'm respectful.
Oh, please.
Ted
I
in
believe the
bed?
first half, but the second half, now, come on.
Well, speaking of respectful, I'm fixing to take my respectful ass in there and plop down in the recliner and piss Vicky off for a little bit and snore. Then I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna cook her a real nice breakfast. So.
You know, I could hear
gotta
Fred
make
at the
up.
doctor when he gets an A1C test. How come your A1C dropped? Well, I got this little blonde I keep chasing around the recliner.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see the doctor's look on his face when you say that to him.
I want it noted that I did the font on my art creation while high as shit. So in the future, when y'all see this, respect it.
Show it so I can take a picture.
No, I can't. Because the person that it's for might end up watching this.
Oh no. Oh, what state they from?
I can't tell you that.
What country?
I don't even know who she's talking about.
They probably have
It's
a
in the
restraining order.
northeast area of the United States.
I don't know.
It's
I genuinely
outside of
don't know.
Pennsylvania, New York, Kentucky,
She don't know. She's just high.
Michigan, Illinois.
I
Does,
don't know.
does the name have an R in it, or do we need to add an R?
What?
Fuck you. You know, I used to like you, Bob. You've been waiting all night for that, haven't you, Bob?
Good shot, Bob.
Yeah, and he took a shot and he hit it right on the
I
head.
tell you, what to act me, Bob's getting a trip.
Well, here's gonna be some work.
That don't sound good.
Don't know, Boston.
This is gonna take
Probably
some
sleeping.
work. Firewall. See, there's still a gap up at the top. No, you ain't seen half of it yet. Look at the gigantic gap in the bottom.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Get
no,
you
we
some
got
cheat.
left side of that.
That's
What
what
kid is
happens
that,
when you
Brian?
buy a Ford.
Yeah, that's gonna take some. It's gonna take some work.
Yep, get you some sheet, or just get you some strip and just layer it in there and then sand it down.
Where the hell's Cliff tonight? Taking it off?
He was messaging me on Instagram earlier.
That is one cat I absolutely enjoy hanging out with.
Who?
Cliff.
Oh, Sarge. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going in here and chase Vicky around the living room a little bit. Y'all behave. Have a great rest of y'all this weekend.
What is that?
Wait, you won't behave, but we have to.
Yeah, well,
No.
okay. Y'all just go ahead. Amanda will send you a bill.
Thank you.
She'll take a tab.
Have a good one, Pappy.
All right, y'all take care. Catch y'all on the flip side. Brian, I'll see you next week.
Yep.
All right, bro.
I'll talk to you sometime, maybe Thursday or Friday. See when you plan on getting to Jacksonville.
Okay, I'll take you.
Probably Thursday afternoon sometime.
Okay, I'll take a picture on Jacksonville Beach in my Speedo.
Oh, Jesus
Skip
Christ.
the speedo part.
Hey, East Coast, I hope them.
I'll give you a weather update. How about that? If it's shriveled up, it's cold.
Oh Lord, Jesus Christ!
Oh, George Kazanska.
Oh,
He's
Don't
referencing
need none of
now.
If
that.
your rider turns into an idiot, it's cold.
Floaties in
That's
your
Well,
right.
you just
Turns
made
into a giraffe. You know it's hot.
just hearing it made my eyes bleed.
Oh God, gouge them out with an ice pick.
Hey,
All right, y'all behave. Talk to y'all later.
I got a
All
hot.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus, Terry, you okay, man? You're just being super quiet.
He's focused.
Oh, just
Good
aggravated.
little boy.
Oh, watch
Dr.
out. Watch
Don, get
behind
the
you,
gloves
Terry.
out.
Don's got his rubber gloves behind, and he's right behind you.
It's all right. I got more rubber gloves than Don's got.
Bob said he's ready for his prostate exam. Spooning style.
No, they done shoved that camera so far up me.
Wait,
Rubber
what?
gloves.
You know, sent the
Rubber
camera a long way and take
gloves.
pictures of the back of your head.
I've
Terry,
had
we don't
cameras in
want to
every
know why you
orifice.
got the rubber gloves, and we don't want to
Rubber
see the positive
gloves.
in your phone.
Yeah, Edward, I goofed
Rubber
earlier.
gloves.
Like a supply house. We're going to Terry's shopping.
Yeah, if y'all need some rubber gloves, just let me know.
Amanda would make that one in a blow
Yeah,
up
I
middle
got about
finger.
8 boxes of nitro gloves. I'm good for the next 10 years.
I bought them off of Temu, about $2.70 a box.
I liberated mine from work.
That is two sites I will not shop
That's-
on: Amazon and Temu. They're bad enough.
That's-
Everybody else is bad enough with the slave labor stuff, but hey, at least it works for you, Terry. Good for you.
I've got gloves.
Why do they got white spots all over them?
You don't want to know.
We don't want to look at your browser history of the pictures you got of Dawn.
No, just aggravated because of my damn truck. It's just got me pissed.
Sometimes things are out of our control. Just like I said, tonight's about enjoying your friendships here
There's just something in the
and
fucking
taking that
water
stress and
or a
throwing it
planet.
away for a few hours and enjoy your friendships. with
I'm
people.
gonna be away for more than a few hours. I ain't touching that sumbitch again. Sorry, Amanda.
You ain't touching what again?
That truck,
Which one?
my fucking Suburban.
Oh, yours?
Yeah,
You get a code reader?
yeah. And it wouldn't read the damn. Codes in it. So I took it to my diesel mechanic that I used to use because he's got a Snap-on code reader. And he put the Snap-on code reader on it, and it said the ignition and fuel pump on it. So I went and bought an ignition tumbler today to put in it. And do you think that fixed it? No. So I spent $41 on a tumbler today that I don't even need. So it is what it is. I'm just tired of fooling with it. It'll crank for just a second, and then it'll run for just a few seconds, and it shuts off.
How many miles you got on it?
214,000.
You got a flathead screwdriver?
I got more than just one.
I'm going to tell you why. Get a good size one, put it up there, each injector, have somebody turn it over, and you can
There's
hear
no
if the injector's
injector.
bad.
There's no injectors. It's a throttle body.
Now, do you got a moisture trap on it? You got to have one of them somewhere.
I doubt it.
What year is it?
99,
2500?
15.
It's got a diesel?
No, it's the gas.
Oh, you said diesel.
No, I didn't.
He
Gas.
said he took it to a diesel mechanic with a Snap-on reader.
Right. My mechanic that used to work on my big truck.
Okay. So it just won't turn over?
No, it turns over. and it'll actually crank. But once it burns what little bit of gas is put in the throttle body, it shuts off.
Fuel
I
pump?
would drain your fuel tank, get your
I-
line, and unhook it from the carburetor, take a friggin' air hose and blow the hell out of it.
It ain't that
Because-
because it's got a damn air bleeder up on top of the damn motor, and we've already done bled the air and shit, and it's got stream of fuel coming up there. So it's got a brand new fuel pump in it.
Well, oh, it does
Then you-
have a brand new fuel. Well, brand new fuel pump can be bad too.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, just because you got a stream of fuel don't mean you got volume. Pressure doesn't measure volume.
Well, it can be several different things. Not only could it be the key switch tumbler, it can also, there's a module on the key switch that it could also be, which is part of the security system on the truck that could be stopping it from pumping. So
That old truck's got a security system on it that would
Yes, sir.
do that.
yes, sir. Sure does. Back in '99, it was the top of the line. It was there wasn't no such thing as an LTZ like it is now, a Chevrolet. All
You
it
got-
was back in '99 was an LT, which
You
had
remember the
everything. Huh?
You remember the code numbers?
No, it told on there that it said ignition and fuel pump.
Always get a code number too.
So, but like I say, I put a brand new tumbler in it today and tried to crank it, and it did the exact same thing. So I walked away from it today. Just for this shit that getting off of that subject for it gets me even more pissed. This bare metal foil that says it is ultra bright chrome. It sure is pretty bad that I can't peel it back off once I get it on there.
Yeah.
Tried to run this passenger side on this car. I got to redo it though.
Yeah, it could be the computer module is bad, isn't it? You've done a nice job for that kit, Terry, being as crappy as the problems you had with it.
Man, I have worked my ass off on this kit. I'm telling you, the rest of the kit's not been really that bad. It's just the damn body, that big old chunk of damn styrene. I mean, you can look back here, of course. If you remember a 55, it had just like a little bit of bubble right in the middle of the trunk. And you can see it. You can see that little bubble right in the middle of that trunk, right in the back. That's where the emblem's supposed to go. See it? See that little bubble? It's got a little bump back there, what I call it. And then this shit over here on this side, this was freaking horrible. And I sanded it and finally got it out and done. And I don't know. I'm happy with it the way it looks. It's not perfect, but I just got to get it.
All that matters at the end of the day is you're happy with it.
Well, I mean, it's
Is that the Revell rattle can chrome that on them wheels?
no.
That's
the
not
box,
okay.
That's the box chrome. No.
That's the box chrome.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brian, good thing you're sitting down. I actually did something today that's going to surprise the shit out of even Terry. It'll probably scare the hell out of Bob. I actually did something on the model today.
I'm not surprised.
A motor?
Why would that surprise the hell out of me?
Terry, check out these distributors.
You send me pictures all the time.
All I do is print parts.
Look at that rotor on that. Right. Yeah. Cap.
Rotor cap.
Yep.
Yeah, it probably looks just about like these right here.
This is Concord, and they are freaking, they're right out of Florida, and they are good. Florida. Dumbasses. Now you're trying to make me put R's and everything.
No,
Look,
you said
no.
R.
You put an R in a word, just not fucking there all the time.
Look, Jeff.
Yep, that's the same company.
Oops,
Yeah.
wrong. Let me see it.
Yeah. That's who I mean.
Yeah.
I had it from Florida in 4 days.
Same one.
Where did you
You're
buy?
good.
Where are you buying those at?
Oh,
I
I'll link
ordered them
it.
straight. I ordered them straight from him. There's the.
I'll link you to it right now in the chat, Brian. Or you want me to
Yeah,
send it on
you
Facebook?
can order directly
Yeah, send
from
it
him.
on Facebook.
All right,
That
hold
way,
on.
'cause
But it comes with the little wire boots and everything.
I'm not looking at anything you friggin' send me, Gilbert. Okay.
Yeah,
He also sells model car garage parts.
somebody told me about him a while back.
Yeah, the first time I learned about him, it was from the Fred's video at Jacksonville, JaxCon. And I already sent it, Brian.
Uh-oh.
yeah, I got it.
Amanda got the munchies.
She's eating brownies. She's in more trouble.
Now she having a Jello pudding cup.
It's a snack pack.
Ah, snack pack.
So what do y'all think about? I mean, I keep showing this damn thing. What y'all think about that damn grill on this thing?
Woo, shit,
I like
he
that
likes
grill.
them
Like I
damn
said
things.
earlier, it looks like it's
Looks
angry.
good.
I'd almost black it out myself. You know, with a walk.
Well, I mean, it's close. It's not quite as shiny as what it was because I blackwashed it pretty. I don't know, 2 or 3 times trying to get it and just brushed over the top edge of the chrome.
Hey, Boston buds, we don't need to know
Where it's
about
not
you having
so
herpes.
so bright. I didn't want the front end looking bright because I'm not putting a front bumper on it. They don't have one, but
Hey, a straight axle 55 does not.
He likes those things, Fuffa.
Yes, I will. Oh, yes, let me.
He does like those things.
Bruce, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. So when you ask for parts, it'll go to that either Concours or it'll go to Model Car Garage stuff.
I'd personally buy Morgan Automotive for the price.
I've seen Morgan's as well, and I know people who sworn. People sworn by both of them. So
I got a new model in, Morrissey.
You can get those through Ted's in Florida too.
Cool deal.
Well, Ted's half the time you don't know if he's going to have this stuff, but this is the one Brian's talking about. I'll do a present when he gets ready because I know he's gluing and stuff.
No, I'm not. I'm not gluing. I'm looking to see how I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
He's going to go down to Jacksonville and be the first one in and buy all the air cleaners and distributors up.
and ain't used but 2 of them.
Well, I know some of the stuff Jason KRD sent me. He's got some nice. I mean, I'll have to drill them out and put wire in it, but them are nice too. Let me guess, you want that page 2, Ted? There's
Morgan actually has their own website. You can buy directly from them.
Yep.
Damn, this fitment is fucking horrid.
Oh, Brian, no.
I was going to show you something too, Brian. I went next door at work to the body shop and got a little bit of stuff.
What'd you get? What kind of trouble are you getting yourself into?
One's a thinner and the other is I'm taking as a clear coat.
Bro.
Clear coat and hardener.
All right, I'm gonna tell you now, because that hardener's in a big can. You need to get it separated because that's a gallon quart kit, right?
Yeah.
That's a gallon kit. That's a
It's
gallon.
It's a 41.
Yeah, I know, but the big can is a gallon, right? It looks like it from here, from the picture.
Yeah, I guess so. Probably.
Yeah, that's a quart. That's a quart in your right hand.
Yep.
You need to get that in some smaller Boston rounds glass. Yep. You can buy.
You want the dark glass.
Yeah, you can buy these. You can buy these size bottles, these 2-ounce bottles.
Yep.
Off of Amazon. I think these are 2 ounces.
They need to get the air out of it.
You need to get it separated, because that's a lot of clear. That's a lot of hardener, and once you get a good amount of air in it.
It ain't full. It's just a little bit left in each one of them. But I mean, it would last me a while.
Get that. Yeah, because the more air you got in that hardener, it won't go hard on you. But what it'll do is when you put it into your clear coat, it'll get foggy.
I got a question for you.
The clear won't harden up.
I got a question for all you guys. I was watching Don Yost, because I got Don Yost's videos. He was talking about with his enamel, he puts lacquer thinner in it. Won't that shit harden it up?
Yeah, it'll make it dry faster. Yeah, it'll make it dry faster. Absolutely.
No, but when you store it in a different jar.
No, as long as no.
It's not a hardener. It causes the enamel to flash and kick faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of jars. I got some stuff I need to get rejuvenated, and I don't want to throw the paint out because I can't.
If you need to rejuvenate it, I would put thinner in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't.
You know, you've heard the old saying, it's like watching paint dry. That come from the people painting enamel. That shit. That's why you reduce it with a lacquer thinner. It lets it lay down a little thinner and kick faster.
Yeah, and it also levels out better because lacquer thinner.
Right.
Yeah, I got 2 bottles of Mr. Hobby thinner here. And Terry, anytime you want to get rid of that paint you hate there, alkali, let me know.
I ain't got nothing but black to make chrome with.
Fuffa, the Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. If you put that in enamel and you don't put any hardener in it, it will never harden, because
let me go check.
Enamel's already bad enough, and the Mr. Color Leveling Thinner has a retarder in it,
right?
And that it will take. Trust me, I've already done it.
You remember this, Brian?
Yeah, because there's no air in it.
But it's separated, see it?
Yeah, there's no but that's what enamel thinner. The enamel's
this has got the hardener and everything in it.
Yeah, but it ain't hardened because it's got no
air. It ain't no air in it. Yep.
So that's the one I have. That's the only reducer I have.
Hang on.
And I've heard nothing but good about House of Color. So
that's a urethane reducer.
Right.
Yeah. You probably put that in it would work in an enamel, but how will it store? I don't know. How will the enamel flash off? I don't know.
Well, because like I said with Don, he was using an automotive lacquer thinner, which I think is a little stronger than the model stuff.
That's a urethane. Lacquer and urethane are 2 different animals. Puffa.
Right.
This right here is what Don Yost uses, right? Right.
Hold on a second, Brian. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back. This is what Don Yost uses. Cheap lacquer thinner, the cheapest you can get. That's what he uses. If you're gonna use it in an enamel and spray it, with an airbrush, within 4 hours you can handle it. That's the God's the honest truth. Within 4 hours, but
he never.
as far as if you're, I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't do it and put it in my little testers bottles and brush paint with it. That's me. I'm going to use just regular enamel thinner, regular thinner. If I'm going to airbrush it, and I'm just going to be airbrushing some small parts or a body, I'm going to put if I'm going to airbrush small parts, I'm going to put lacquer thinner in it. If I'm going to airbrush a body, I'm going to use Mr. Color Leveling Thinner and clear hardener.
Yeah, I mean, Tim, I understand what you're saying, Tim, and that's a smart move. But I've got some stoplight metallic and turn single amber, and I want to try to save as much of it as I can.
I got more freaking paint than I know what to do with, actually.
But everybody told me, I forgot who. Oh, they said MCW selling that.
What? MCW selling what?
Kind of like a stoplight red metallic and turn single amber.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean the Tamiya clear orange and clear red are good replacements.
Yep.
That being said,
and that was his complaint.
That being said, I use those.
You can go ahead and make them if you want.
I use a metallic, either a silver or an aluminum backer. I do that with the stoplight red or amber, anyways. But you need a metallic, you need an aluminum or a silver backer. That's what I did on my 55 USAC build.
So I do need a enamel hardener to go with the thinner.
I'm back.
If you're just thinning it,
yeah.
If you're gonna, I'm gonna be honest too. MCW is great stuff, but it's not good for brush painting because it's already too thin. It's not a good brush painting enamel. It's too thin to brush paint.
It's a total spray paint.
Yeah, it's made for airbrushing. It's made to reduce about 1-to-1. And they have their own thinner, and they recommend their hardener. But with the Mr. Color Leveling Thinner 400 leveling thinner and the clear hardener, it's fucking amazing.
What clear hardener would you recommend? Because like I said,
Automotive 2K clear hardener or their hardener that they sell. One of the
because
others.
I got a whole box of this shit. Before the pandemic hit, I bought that.
Well,
smart move because it's hard to come by.
Either MCW's clear hardener or an Automotive 2K clear hardener. That's
I
all.
would go with MCW.
Yeah, that's all their.
Together.
Yeah, that's all their hardener is. Their clear hardener for enamel is 2K hardener. It's just a clear hardener. Fact.
Well, that's not bad for $6, but.
Well, you don't need much of it.
Well, because I prefer lacquers to enamels myself. I know enamels hold up longer over time, but
well, if you're going
I just seem to have better luck with lacquers.
Yeah, if you're going to put a clear coat over it, anyways. But that being said, you're not going to put a lacquer over the enamel, anyways. You're going.
Well, the durability factor is kind of mute. These things don't go out in the weather.
That's true.
They sit indoors in a relatively controlled environment.
Exactly.
preferably sealed in a case so you don't ever
Yep.
have to handle
Yeah,
them
but
and they keep clean.
yeah, but if you do like Chuck and put them inside and the sun
Yeah,
hits
don't
them
put them.
inside the
Don't
case,
put
then
them
they
by
get,
a
then
study
they and they still in room in climate control and they still melt.
Yeah,
That was kind of
that
freaking
is
out.
really
things in
fucked up.
rooms that have big
You know,
windows.
you know what would be really fucked up is if he had a time lapse camera on a damn model and watch that shit.
Oh,
Watch that shit. Yeah.
That would be messed up.
Just watch it melt.
Not using anything from fucking Krylon, that's for damn sure.
Hey, I got some Krylon painted now.
Tara tell you that.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Put it up here, Brian. We get a light on it where you can see it.
Don't be
That's
talking
freaking
shit on Krylon.
Krylon,
The
baby.
best paint
Yeah,
job I ever got was
what about
Krylon.
the other stuff you painted in Krylon? How many times
This
did
is the exact same stuff that I painted, and I had to put it in the pond. I don't know. I don't have a clue why it worked this time, but it worked. I still got to put some more coats on it, but I don't understand why it worked, but it did.
Don't ask questions.
Tailgate,
Just
cab,
go on
everything.
and do whatever you did again, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I got to put another coat on it because you can still see, different color on it, but
and that's Terry. That's where you're gonna fuck up.
Well, if I fuck up, I fuck up.
When you put another coat on that cured paint, it's gonna fuck it up.
Well, be all right. It might not, because what I'm gonna do is before I do it is I'm gonna buff it.
Krylon works just fine. See, now man with the golden nuts.
Yeah, Krylon works on everything except for a plastic model. Works good.
Hey, the best paint job I ever got was from a can of Krylon.
Yep, working good on Marcy's nut earrings.
Holy,
those are too big for earrings.
That's a little big. They're kind of heavy.
Hey, you can always make it a nose ring with some nuts hanging off of that.
Oh, Jesus!
You walk around going.
No, Amanda can wear
nuts
hers on
keep
her
hitting
bull
me in the
ring.
nose.
I know I'm not going shopping at the friggin' local Napper.
Napper.
Jesus Christ! You're starting to give me a complex over here.
It's all right, Jeff.
Hey, Don, Tim just got you good.
You're gonna start hearing it before long. When you say it, you're gonna say, "Oh shit, there it goes again."
Wait a minute.
I've said it again.
It's all right, Jeff R.
Jeff R.
I'm looking at some freaking goddamn stuff at my Napper, which is like 4 buildings away from me. But holy freaking shit!
By the way, chat. In case you missed it, it's no longer Jeff Fuffa. It's Jeff R.
Pirate.
Get him an eye patch and a parrot.
Jesus Christ, you really are.
When I said get him an eye patch and a parrot, my bird laughed.
The more the rest of you talk, the more I'm starting to like Bob again.
Poor Bob.
I'm just sitting there peacefully minding his own business, and you got to take him.
No bullshit. He when he gets his
Trying
chance,
to find some parts I only got. There they are.
Don't let Bob fool you thinking he's some sweet little angel. He's like Mr. Spock. He sits there and then he speaks when he needs to.
You're robbing that kit for parts again, Bob.
No, I was looking for parts that I had from another kit and I couldn't find them, so I had to go through every one of my parts boxes. Find.
What the hell are you making, Amanda?
A painting.
You done?
Oh no!
We're waiting to see this nasty piece you're doing. Is it finished?
It's not even near finished. I started this before I even got on here.
Yeah, here's
It's not whiteboard art. This is real art.
I got all my paints out and everything.
I want to see her do a drawing of all of us. Bunch of stick.
That'd be
No.
scary.
Yeah, let her draw this.
I don't want to see that.
Jesus, Jimmy.
Oh, draw me.
You'd all be just fuzzy little blurs right now, man.
Yeah, that must be some good gummies. Hey, Amanda, if you come to Acme, I need to give you money to bring a shitload of that because I'm telling you what, I'm going to start selling brownies. I'm going to go, why? They all got the munchies. I'm looking at model money.
Right?
Man, they come around passing out little gummies. We all be like, hey.
How
Just out here
y'all
following
doing?
little animals around the farm.
Why is Fred passed out on his live drooling?
I didn't do it.
Be kind of like the wildwood flower.
Yeah.
Take a trip and never leave the farm.
Yep.
I'll be willing to bet
go.
Fred's had one or two of them trips when he was growing up.
You might have.
Nah, we never done that kind of stuff in Georgia.
Yeah.
And we still got 32 watching, Bob.
Don, you're not that much older than me, son.
Oh, so the truth comes out.
I've tried a few things,
A few things.
but I've always had the jobs where I had to be real careful.
And Brian, Amanda,
Yes.
Brian's nickname here is Mr. Puppy, Old Puppy. That's what we're going to refer. Old Puppy.
Old puppy.
Or
What?
old puppies.
What the hell?
Oh, old puppies. Okay.
Oh, Amanda's never heard this story. You got to tell her, Brian.
Don't make me tell that story.
Well,
Amanda, you better start working on them because this is
You've
a
all
priceless
heard-
story.
You've all heard, there's MILFs, then cougars. Do you know what a turkey is?
No.
Hanging gobblers.
Bing, 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 bing.
Okay, Amanda. Here's the story that Fuffa is referring to. Y'all in the chat that haven't heard it, get ready. So I was relatively new to trucking, and I'm thinking, when am I going to see my first set of breastises? And I hadn't seen them yet, and I'm cruising through Ohio one day. I'm actually down below.
Explains it all.
I'm actually down below Chillicothe, Ohio, headed towards Hurricane, West Virginia. And I start coming up on a four-wheeler. It's in the right lane. And not long before I got to it, about the time I was thinking about getting over in the left lane, all of a sudden the four-wheeler jumped out in the left lane. I'm thinking, okay. It's not the first time I see that, but he's a fucking idiot. Well, I'm putting along in my little 65-mile-an-hour truck, and I glanced down, and I had to back up real quick, and I said, "Oh my God! Please don't tell me that's the first set of breastises as a truck driver I'm gonna see."
Yep.
And I went past it. A couple minutes later, I look back, and this four-wheeler is slowly creeping up on me again. I'm thinking, oh God, Jesus, what am I going to do? Gets right up beside me and slows the fuck down. And I'm not looking. Like, don't do it, Brian. Don't do it. And then out the corner of my eye, I saw a hand waving. So I looked, and I gave just a quick hi. Amanda, imagine your mother riding down the road with her breasts sitting on a pillow. literally sitting on a pillow.
I'd be like Chuck over trying to laugh and not puke at the same time.
I think poor Tim Cage.
That was my
Sorry.
first set of breasts I got. I was like looking at my mom or my grandma with their breasts on the pillow, riding down the road, waving at truck drivers.
$5, all you can eat.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
The little old lady.
I threw up a little
The land
bit.
lady and
That's worse than the cold slaw on the cooter.
Oh, we do not speak about that anymore, Jimmy.
like the landlady and the landlord and Kingpin.
I still want to know how the fuck mayonnaise got involved.
I can hold on.
And whipped topping.
No, I don't know how that did, but I can show you one.
Hot
that got
dogs?
involved.
Yeah.
Brian,
I understand the mayonnaise more than I do the whipped cream deal and coleslaw.
Yeah,
I need
they
a
kind of
beer.
lost me there.
Be right back.
Hey, all I got to say is if you can read that, you're doing good. Oh, let me
I
turn
can't. I ain't even gonna try.
Shit.
You gotta read it out, Fuffa.
Do you think
no.
mayo would work?
I am not
Nope,
reading
that
that
made
out
it
loud
worse.
again.
Scroll down.
It's
Go
after
down,
9
Jeff.
o'clock.
Now there's the key word. You think mayo would work? What the? I'm like going, what the hell kind of gummies you eating?
Mayonnaise is good for some things, but that I don't think so.
Now, whipped cream, yes. Mayo, nah.
Mayo might sting, man. Mayo's got salt in it.
And she replied, nope, that didn't work. And I'm going, poor Ted.
That was a little whipped cream on the cooter, but mayo, damn.
We sat down after the live. We were getting out. We went and sat down in the living room, and I sat there in silence for like 5 minutes. And I was like, I should text Jeff.
Mayo.
What?
And then he pulled out his phone. And he said, I hope he's still live because we got to see that reaction.
What the hell did you send him? Picture of
Jeff,
mayo?
read it.
No,
He
Brian.
had it on the screen. I read it out loud.
I was getting
Brian, let me see if I can.
I was getting a beer.
Hold on.
I'm afraid to ask what I missed.
It's a beautiful story.
Yeah, some things are better left alone, right?
Okay, we're gonna try this again. I don't know. You might have to
It
bring it
can
up
be
on
red
big
if you
screen.
blow up the screen and he holds the phone still.
You want me to zoom in and read it since I'm on my phone?
Hey, hypothetically, how would you soothe rug burn on your scrotum?
Oh, it gets better. Don't worry.
Take a screenshot and send it to me.
I can't. I've tried that. Hold it. There we go. I got it sideways.
No,
enough
take
so
a
you can read.
screenshot and send. Take a screen. You don't know how to take a screenshot.
I get copy, message, text. I can do that. That'll be easier. Nope, I don't want all of it.
Just the good bits.
Right.
I'm afraid.
Okay. It's 10:30, gang. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later.
All right, Marcy.
Take care, Marcy. Be good.
All right, see you, Mama.
Take care, Boots.
My phone, yeah.
You don't know how to take a screenshot?
Okay, boomer.
Hold on. Where the hell are you, Brian?
Damn, we ain't getting no younger.
Oh, you want it sent to you too?
No, you
Hold
could have. If you'd have book faced me, I could have put it up on Bookface.
Hold on.
Hey, hypothetically, how would you soothe rug burn on a scrotum? Asking for a friend. Do you know if mayo would work? Nope, that would make it worse. Hypothetically, shit.
Ooh, Scooby Doo was on.
What would you shit on the scrotum?
Oh God, Brian, you just got fined for that one.
That's like Richard Pryor told him when he got the
Yeah,
crabs.
go ahead, Noah.
Someone told him to put a little cologne on them. So he did. He said, that must have got them drunk because they chilled out.
Shit.
But when they woke up,
Hey, Amanda, use burn gel. That will help.
I have a
I
spray.
want to know. Somebody's got some Mac worse than Mac issues if they got rug burn on their scrotum.
You do know who was sending me that text, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So that would be Ted.
well, Brian, I figured it out. They was having pig sex. He had a little wiener, and it was really wet. He slipped out.
I'm sorry, Amanda. I had to share that.
But scrotums, I mean, I see what you're saying, but the scrotum is the sack.
Why are we getting so balls deep into this?
Yeah, I mean, rug burn on
Hey, if you're gonna do it all the way.
the tallywhacker is the tallywhacker.
Yeah, Amanda, it's getting pretty nuts.
Look at your camera, Amanda.
It's getting pretty nuts.
So beautiful.
You see what you walked into, Chuck?
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
I knew what it was going to be like before I got on here. I can't fake, not knowing.
Live, it's Saturday night.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like Boston Bud's take.
Got fuels, Motor Car Garage.
Amanda, basically, Boston Bud said, "Don't throw Ted on the floor and take advantage of him." And Tim, I'm sorry, Tim, I can't even say that out loud, but so we got to apparently get Ted a cup then. I knew coitus was a contact sport, but damn.
Maybe
Hey,
it was warm. Maybe it was warm.
While you got your phone out, look up on YouTube and look up nut bra.
Oh, I know.
I've already played that one. I played that one a long time ago. That's a
God.
That's a Mac video if there ever was one made. He always talks about sitting on his balls.
Now you know why Tim wouldn't come in and take that photo with us.
Oh damn! My balls fell in the water.
Oh, that's no worse than the one I sent you with the guy at the thong on the beach. I mean, his pool when your crush is going over. Brian's like, don't ever send that shit to me again.
Wait. Now that I'm thinking,
oh God, he's drinking and thinking.
If Ted had rug burn on his scrotum, I'm gonna say, Amanda, you need to clean that thing up a little bit.
We couldn't hear you, Brian. Jimmy talked over you.
I'm gonna say Amanda needs to clean that thing up a little bit.
Oh Lord!
Is anybody getting it but me? Is anybody getting it?
And we still got 33 people watching. Yeah, you're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly, Boston. He's got it. Boston got it.
So what we all got to do is chip in and get Ted one of them manscaper lawnmower things.
Lawnmower. Oh my God.
I'm waiting for Amanda. You want us to send one to them to Ted?
She must not hear us. She ain't saying nothing.
Oh no, she's
She's
taking
in
this
her
all
own
in.
world.
It looks like she's drawing over there.
She is. She's doing a painting.
She's
With
drawing.
Jonathan.
She's being awfully quiet though.
It should scare the hell out of all of us. Mostly me. Hey Amanda, you want Brian's phone number? Oh Lord,
That's fucked up. As fucked up as she is, I want to see what this drawing looks like.
oh, so you like Brian?
Terry, why are you crooked? Why did Siri open up? I said Terry, you stupid bitch.
I heard a cat screaming in the back of Jimmy's video. That's a little scary.
Mm-hmm.
I need some strawberry milk.
You know, like, I don't know what's worse, waiting on paint to dry or glue.
Well, that's when you open another box and start another project.
No.
That's why I have 5.
Yeah, no.
And that's why Brian is a quality builder. Oops, I shouldn't have said it that way.
I don't know about all that shit.
I was trying to use it as an example, Brian. All right.
Yeah. No,
example.
I barely got time to work on one kit, much less multiples. I started I don't even know what year vet that is now.
Okay.
But it's up in the box. It's been up there for a long time.
Oh, is that the white one?
I'm trying to grow some balls and thinking about scratch building the chassis for it.
Well, if you get a set of balls from Don and you throw some Miracle Grow on it. oh my God!
Miracle Grow.
No, you know what we need to get Amanda is a Chia Pet thing, and have Don print out a thing that looks like balls
behind the ice cream on top.
It's so freaking wrong, but it's funny as hell. You damn well know you'd use that to grow some chia balls.
Oh, it needs to be a real thing, a nut sack, that one of them Chia Pet nut sacks.
And we call it Jimmy. Jimmy girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know, Edward. Terry, you there? Terry too?
No, he looks like he's frozen.
No, I think yeah.
Yeah, I think he
froze up.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah, because the pan's not spinning.
Yep.
Oh, I'll text him and tell him.
I got him.
Walk.
It's been a long day for me, guys, so I'm going to hang out and go find something to eat and go to bed.
Take care, Bob.
Say good night.
All right, see you, Bob.
All right, King Bob.
Bob.
Have a good
King
night,
Bob. You have a good night.
Okay. Bye.
Good night, Bob.
I'm good.
Now there's some pretty nuts.
you like your balls, don't you? Oh, them
those are fuzzy.
Them need some manscaping. It's like you put shit.
Flocking
glitter.
I put a half a bag of gold glitter on them.
Shouldn't you put a little purple on the top?
They're jingle balls.
No, you need to.
Oh my God. They're Liberace's balls.
Hey, there you go, Liberace nuts. Walla, walla, walla.
Lord have mercy. Where's my stream gone?
Oh, you're gonna get this one is not gonna. This one's gonna get demonetized.
Well, this one wasn't set up for that, anyways.
Oh my!
I just trying to bring a little color in.
What you need to do is paint a set of yin yang. Half the world good, half the world bad, and somewhere in the middle there's a little bit of good and a little bit of bad.
And some sparkles. Woohoo!
I love sparkles.
Sparkles are so pretty.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, I can only imagine what Amanda's gonna do when she gets her hands on a set of that. Oh, this should be freaking priceless.
I want to make a tiara.
I can see her walking up to somebody. Look, I got your nuts. You're thinking about it now, aren't you?
I'll make a tiara.
Oh Lord.
What is it?
See what you started, Don? Glitter nuts. Oh.
Jeff, I was not the one holding up a handful of my nuts on the live stream.
I was doing that. I held it dinkily like this. Hold it. I gotta turn my camera.
It was
Shut up, Chuck.
I
I literally had them between two fingers and said, "Look."
It takes more than 2 fingers to handle these. So.
Well, these were the Joey nuts.
I told you I couldn't print those. My printer keeps telling me they're too small to print.
The file is inadequate.
When the filament's thicker than the set.
Oh. Damn, Chuck. Now I need to find that scale bob wire and wrap around them.
This is the kind of joke that gets my 17-year-old going. He's currently standing laughing his ass off. Go to bed.
He's standing going, Mom, what kind of people you hanging out with?
I'm going to remember this to tell my buddies tomorrow.
Mom was high.
Man, you guys
Hey,
gotta
buddy,
watch.
those weird drawings she makes, they're mostly of us.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh.
explain it.
Oh, you're alive again, Terry.
Today. What?
Oh, great.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I actually backed all the way out of the live and didn't even have YouTube up and was still listening to y'all talk.
Great. Now my balls will be talked about in high school on Monday.
I love you. Good night.
5 kids at a school in Kentucky found with Don's nuts in their pocket. The local 6 o'clock news would be interested, Don.
Make nuts great again. Make nuts great again.
Oh my God! You need to make a 5-foot one somebody can put out on their lawn as a decoration. Oh shit!
I showed you Joe Biden's nuts, but he ain't got none.
What was that, Chuck?
Show you Joe Biden's balls, but he ain't got none.
You ain't got no brains.
They already been talking about that fucker's memory. He can't remember shit.
That's the Alzheimer's starting.
You know he's actually had 2 serious brain surgeries.
Yeah,
That should be an indication alone.
Yeah. The first one was to see if he had a brain, and then he went back to see if there was some grew in there.
2 aneurysms.
He is a fucking
Yeah, he is an aneurysm.
Now he's mad at the special DA for saying he doesn't have all his mental faculties to know what he did with them documents.
He is an aneurysm. He's an ass aneurysm.
He put them in his garage. That's what he did with them. Because that's where they found them, and he didn't remember he did that.
And legally, he wasn't allowed to have them, but
No.
the former president is. And they were under security from Secret Service, too. Oh. Figure that one. Well, never mind. I'm not going to get off that topic.
Let's not go into politics.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that all up. But
Hey,
Nah,
Brian, we're going to send. I know what Brian wants for Christmas. He wants some Grecian formula for
Herpes.
men or whatever the fuck that
What?
hair dye shit.
What?
did you
Just
want?
for men?
Yeah. There you
No. One person told me I needed that about 25 years ago, and I put my head over the trash can and I buzzed my hair off. That was my wife when I had the gray coming in through the sides. She said, "You need to get some just for men. I'll show you what a fucking man does," and pissed her off for 15, 20 years when I was leaning over the trash can, buzzing it off. Then I let it grow out a little bit at one point in time. And then I started buzzing it off again because I had my rollover and I looked like, as one of the mechanics at the shop for the trucking company I worked for said, "You look like a cancer patient. Are you okay?" because of the light spots and then one or two little dark spots. Looked like I didn't have no hair and then some hair over here.
And that was weird when I was going
Just
through
don't
my
put
cancer.
mayo on it.
When I went through and that's. Oh Christ! Who just texted me now? I'm scared to even look at this.
Don't look at it then. That's the way you do it.
Delete the message.
A frozen
on, Donald.
smoked turkey? Yeah. That's a good close up there, Don. Let me.
Oh, don't worry. Gilly's going to get a pitch that text sent to him.
You should have sent that on Facebook, but I can send it to myself.
I like the one with the hair cutting machine. When you listen to it play out, it's freaking hilarious. Somebody did not proofread this commercial.
Yeah, that's an awesome picture, Don.
Yeah, it done better than my camera on the laptop. Let's send some to Jeff. Jeff Cicinelli.
Oh God! Better yet, mail him some. Say from Charlie. No, send some from to Charlie Mack from Jeff. Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be a rant for a lifetime.
Here you go, Amanda. That's Don's golden balls.
Aw. Just want to.
They're so
You want
cute.
What do you want? Some purple and blue shading in there?
I mean, one should be silver, one should be gold.
Well, no, if it's gonna have a rug burn, it needs a little reddish.
Make them black and blue.
Yes, put some red on the
A
bottom.
little reddish raw area.
This is. I'm going to tell you right now. What he's going to doing now is Marcy's fault. Because she told him she wanted some earring size ones. I was like, what? If she was legitimately want some,
But no, not the type that just hang from the lobe. The type that it'll wrap all the way around the ear.
Oh Lord. I am fucking finally speechless.
Those suckers really dropped. Yeah, they're Mac balls. Oh, my man must have hit the wrong button.
That's
Commander left.
I want to see when you actually send a pair of that to friggin' Cicinelli and his partner up Mass.
Yeah, you hit the wrong button.
Could you imagine if Cicinelli and Mac both got a set of them at the same time? Oh Lord, that.
But you got to have you'd have to send. You'd have to see if you can find a nut bra. Send Max.
Chuck knows where they are. Hey Amanda, do you knit it all?
Oh God.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you knit Some nut sacks.
I crocheted my stepdad a cock and ball warmer.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I can't show you the full thing, okay? But I need y'all's opinion on something, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jess is
Yep.
gonna love this.
Okay, you see that part right there?
Yep.
Mhm.
Should I do a black line like I outlined the rest of it?
Shadow, not a line.
And it needs to be shadowed a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a little
Jess is-
gray in it or something.
Okay.
Tell me that's got roller skates on.
No.
Oh. But
Yeah.
Jess will love it no matter what.
Shh. Nobody.
Well, I was serious about getting that snail file printed and combined it with the uncertainty and have the uncertain snail.
Oh God, she wouldn't know what to do with that.
Well, think about it. Wedged up in the back, big tires, motorcycle wheels in the front.
Go for it.
Here you go, Chuck.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's the video.
Has this ever happened to you?
Oh!
I sat on my damn nuts again. This? Damn it! What happened? My nuts fell in the toilet again. Or even this? Let's be honest. Long, saggy nuts are a problem millions of elderly men face every day. But now, they don't have to. Introducing the Nut Bra, the only product guaranteed to give your dangling testicles the support they so desperately need. The Nut Bra uses patented ball hoisting technology to lift your boys safely out of harm's way. Simply slip your apple bag into the padded cups, and you're on your way. Your balls are guaranteed to stay in place no matter what the situation, whether you're driving or just hanging out around the house.
Before the nut bra, my husband's balls were disgusting.
My nuts were so old and saggy, they used to look like Clint Eastwood.
Thanks to Nut Bra, the only thing busting my balls now is my wife.
Thank you, Nut Bra.
The Nut Bra, because life's too short to spend it sitting on your nuts.
I got a simpler solution to that.
Oh Lord.
Tidy whities.
No, oh hell no! I ain't wearing no catch me fuck me's.
Catch me, fuck me.
Yeah, that's what we call them. That's what we call them in college. The state-funded facility owns 24/7.
The University of Georgia or the University of Alabama?
It was Atmore.
I have no clue what state that was in, but
What you do is you get you some Vaseline Medicaid with cocoa butter. You take a little bit on the end of your finger and you rub it around the boys, a nice thin coat. When you sit down, they pop up like bubbles in the
Lubricate the boys.
Amanda, I hope you got us muted.
Nope.
I hope your kid can't hear us anymore.
He's 17.
Same
Hey,
age
we
as me.
started talking about sagging nuts. He's like, I'm out of here.
Mhm.
When
That's
actually,
something you won't have to worry about for another 50, 60 years.
about to say he need to hang around and learn some shit.
We're down to 23 viewers.
Nobody,
You started talking about a teen boy's nuts, yeah.
Hey, I don't recall anybody when I was a teenager telling me that this was going to happen. That one day I would get in my truck and sit on my nuts.
Oh, it hurts.
Talk about a hell of a surprise.
That's and honestly, that is one reason why I'll never You'll probably never see me in a pair of Levi's ever, because those Levi's are nothing but nut stranglers.
Levi's ain't made for middle-aged men. They're made for the younger generation.
Yeah.
I'm about to say that's where I wear every day is Levi's.
Oh God, I
Your
never.
balls ain't dropped yet. Wait till they drop and they feel like they've
I
been
got fat legs. I gotta get the husky size. What you mean?
they've been
Them bitches roomy as hell.
strangled when you sit down.
Keep him
That's the
pointed in the
problem.
right direction, Terry.
As you get older and they start to head south,
We start talking
and
about balls, and he's got to put a dog on the workbench.
and you wear tight jeans, it what looks like you're trying to smuggle a couple of crab apples.
Oh, y'all started talking about nuts, and he came over here trying to jump in my lap.
What you do with your dog in a jar of peanut butter is none of our business.
Well, this is going to be terrible to fix. God.
It's like I was another
This
bar
is
room.
not sniffing vision there, puppy dog.
I'm standing there in the men's room at the bar, and I'm taking care of business. Guy walks in, gonna be a cocky asshole, right? He says, "Ooh, the water's cold." I said, "Yeah, and it's deep too." He didn't say nothing else till we got outside the back. We got back in the bar. He come on and brought me a beer. He's like, "You got me. I gotta. Hey, thanks."
I'll remember that next time around.
Yeah.
Just hopefully he didn't drown your beer with something else.
It's only had a dangler or two in there.
Is it me or does that dog look like Terry? They say pets resemble their owners.
Funny you say that, because my dog is limping like hell, and I can barely fucking walk.
You too?
He's copycatting you.
Oh God, Scale Outlaw is telling Amanda now all she needs is a little red lipstick on him.
Hey, should I post my glitter nuts on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hell, put him on Lucas C's.
Oh, but he's so a pissy fit about that.
I got my 3D printed balls.
Oh Lord.
The next trick is tomorrow I'm gonna clear coat them to keep the glitter on there better. I might have to get a gold chain to put them on. Where to show her to?
I want to see you walk into the Detroit show or Acme with that on.
With a tag on it that says, "Let them hang, baby, let them hang."
How's it hanging? Just a little to the right here.
When they say that, how's it hanging? As well, it's before lunch. We're to the left. After lunch, we'll move it to the right.
We don't want to talk about what it's doing in the morning, because it ain't hanging.
Mine's gotten lazy. He don't even wake me up to pee no more. Just lays there going, "Hey, I gotta go."
Have a good night, East Coast.
All right, East
Okay.
Coast.
Oh.
I might actually need therapy after this one.
It's definitely after dark.
I swear there's an elf that comes in here and just keeps adding to the bags of parts and pieces.
Yeah, sure.
Chuck's mystery bag.
Well, this one's not so much. This is all beer wagon stuff.
Hey, wait in 10 years, you might fill it up with something else.
I swear every time I turn around, there's another bag of parts or a box of parts or something.
In 20 years, they go, I know why I put them in there. And then they go, why did I put them in there again?
Yeah.
When did I?
What the hell did I save this kit for?
Yeah, it's more like when did I do that?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can see us all in our 70s out in here doing this.
You mean next year?
No, I've got 11 years and a couple months.
I got 3 years.
I got a ways to go before I hit.
You're 67, Chuck?
Or 7 years. Sorry.
I still got 17.
Shut up.
Let's see.
Oh man, that's a lot of math. How would I get from 38 to 70? How many years?
38. I got concert shirts older than you.
32 years old. 32.
Hey, Chuck.
These youngins nowadays, Jesus.
How about a 1977 Ford Thunderbird?
Oh.
I printed that body last night.
I was just going to ask you if that was the old AMT kit or not.
Nah. I printed the chassis today.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the left suspension and the right suspension the slides on each side. The rear axle, it's a rear end housing with the trailing arms. It's not detailed, but it's not better than, just a plate and two metal axles. But I'm seeing this with a twin turbocharged 460 in it.
There you go.
Is that your version or Gary's?
Do what?
Your version of Gary's Pimp Mobile.
Nah, I done talked to Gary Seeds. He wants one. I can't wait. If he gets one, I can't wait to see what he does with it.
Paint job on there, yeah.
You know it's all going to be East LA'd out. I got the hood, but I broke it, so I got to do another hood print.
Why'd you break it?
Huh?
Why'd you break it?
I was flexing it. It was a little flat. It was getting really close, and then it went too far. Oops.
Don, that one that the 76 that Mom and Dad bought.
Yeah.
Back then you just take out the speedo cable. You know how they for warranty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
And I think we were going to North Carolina to visit my grandparents. Back then everybody run a CB radio.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And my dad was running shotgun. Mom was driving, and my dad kept saying, "Oh, they're giving us mile markers. He's ahead of us. He's 3, 4, 5 miles ahead of us. Don't worry about it. Just keep going." And at some point in time, Mom says, "Rick, you know that cop we've been chasing, that bear?" He said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, he's behind us." So Mama got pulled over, and the officer walked up to the car and says, "Ma'am, you have any idea how fast you was driving? I've been chasing you for a long time at over 100 miles an hour to catch you." She said, "No." She said, "No, my speedometer's broke." She got off with a freaking warning. She didn't even get a tip.
It'd be like, you didn't notice the pine trees are going by a lot faster.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The lines on the road just look like dots.
That car would run. It was fun to just ride in because we had the sunroof, and me and my brother could just stand up. Hey, Angry. Me and my brother could just stand up and hang out. Back then you could be kids and riding back of pickup trucks and shit. But yeah. I'll never forget. Dad was stationed at Fort Campbell, and it seems like we had just got over to my grandparents that lived over in Burlington, North Carolina at the time, and we wasn't there long at all. It might have been the next morning we got up and we had to leave because it was a snowstorm. It was just starting, and all I can remember is Dad saying, "You know, normally y'all get 2 warnings, and the third time I pull over." He said, "You just got your 2 warnings." And we ain't even pulled out the driveway yet.
Damn.
Because, you know, he was military. You gonna be there Monday morning for drill. Period. And I that was a long ass trip. And I don't remember seeing any cars driving on the road. There was a bunch of them in the ditches. And, you know, we had to I don't really know if there was much of an interstate system back then. They was just really starting it, but I mean, I don't know how we went, but I know we had to go through the mountains, to go from central North Carolina over to Fort Campbell. But I know the next morning he had to go out to the car and chisel out all the ice out of the wheel wells. That was a long. I know that was the most well-behaved trip me and my brother ever took.
Well, you already got 2 warnings before you even get out of the driveway.
Yeah, because we knew Pops was serious before we ever left Grandmama and Grandpa's driveway.
Well, that's the way we grew up. You know, you could push Mom a little bit. Dad, nope.
No.
You push Mom until she says, "You wait till your father gets home."
My poor God, my poor mom. I gave my poor mother hell. I mean, especially the grocery store. Just my brother pushing me in the buggy, and then if she took me shopping, and I would hide in the clothes. I was freaking tiny as shit. I was skinny as hell. And I would get down in the center. One time she was hollering for me. I thought it was funny, but she literally thought somebody done took me. And I'm sitting in the clothes, sitting in the round clothes thing.
Yeah.
Laughing. Yeah, shit. It's a wonder I survived.
Your ass off till she finds you and beats the shit out of you. She's dragging you out of it.
No, that's something Mama never ever spanked my brother and I.
That was Dad's job.
Yeah, that was Dad's job.
Parents both did to me.
There was one time she did, but that's when Dad was overseas in Korea, and my brother caught me. And my brother helped my mom beat my ass.
Damn.
But the one time that my dad made my mom spank me, and she wouldn't spank me. I know my dad and my brother were out in the yard. They were pulling tree stumps. And I must have backtalked my mom. And she told me, she said, "Now, you could take a belt, push it together, loop it, and push it together and snap it."
Yep.
And she said, "I'm going to snap the belt." And she said, "Just in case Dad is out your bedroom window, I need you to holler every time it goes pop."
Oh.
No. Mama, I think she was I think her and her sister were abused. I'm not 100% on that, but Mama did not believe in spanking. But and I don't know to this day, I don't know how we had an organized ass whooping. We didn't just Dad just didn't get a belt and then beat our asses. No, our shit was organized. And normally, when we was fixing to get a spanking, Dad would say, "Well, you know what you're gonna get now, right?" And we, yeah, we're gonna get a
Yeah,
spanking.
$20 bill and go to my room.
No. We had a routine that we had to do, and number one, he would ask us, "Now, what do you got to do?" He would ask us, and we had to tell him. And first we got to go pee. And we had to go pee because my brother got spanked and he peed on the bed. So we always had to go pee first. But we had to go pee and then go to our bedroom with our pants and underwear to our knees, leaned over the bed, waiting. And that was the worst part. We had better
You had
be
a chance to think about it before it happened.
we had to be bare bottom when he walked in that bedroom. I don't know how he ever done it, how he ever got it. I call it an organized ass whooping. But we would be sitting there, hands back, chest and belly on the bed, knees on the floor, bare ass, waiting on him to come in there. He give us that last minute. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you speech. Depending on what we did, it was 3 to 5 licks, and he walked out, and it was over with.
You didn't speak of it. You just cried about it. So pain went away.
Yeah, and in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, we had to go outside and pick our own switches. And you better take the thorns off because he's not. And there was one in particular time that I burned the drapes. There was like I had like 2 shears, and I burnt one shear, and I cut it off, and I was like, "Oh, they ain't gonna notice that." As soon as Dad walked in the house, he immediately saw it, and he told me to go get my switch and don't take the thorns off of it. And Mom got home from work, and I remember he was looking through the house, and Mom was asked him, "What are you looking for?" He said, "I'm looking for alcohol." And she was like, "Well, why?" She said, "Because I just whooped Brian's ass, and I'm gonna soak his ass in alcohol in the sink."
Oh.
And Mama said, "You ain't putting my baby's ass in no alcohol." And I was sitting in the kitchen crying, waiting on my dad to go find the rubbing alcohol because he was literally gonna fold me up. He was gonna put rubbing alcohol in the sink, in the kitchen, in the bathroom sink, because my little ass would have fit right in the bowl. And he was gonna dip my ass in it.
Damn.
Imagine what would have happened to my little bitty nuggets if they hit that fucking alcohol.
Well, my parents were different. If you pissed off my mom, she'd slap you upside the head. If it was bad enough that Dad had to get involved, he'd drag you behind the bar and beat the shit out of you. Literally beat the shit out of you. Yeah. You'd come out of there with a busted face, broken lip, broken nose. It wasn't.
And the sad part is, we went back and did other shit right after it.
Didn't happen too often. Most of the time, I kept my sense about me, and it only happened a couple of times. And there was one. It stopped when I was about 16. When I was 16, I went out to a party. I even told my dad, I said, "Dad, I'm going to be out late." He goes, "Okay, as long as my dad always told me, if you're going to go out and do something, I don't care if you do it. Don't drive. Walk home. Just tell me you're going to go. And let me know about what time you're going to be home." So I told my dad, I said, "I'm going to go out." So I went out, did, had fun with friends, came back. I was a little hammered, not too bad. Walked in the house around 1 o'clock, like I said, went to bed, thought everything was cool. I get up, walking down the hallway. I always get up at the same time as my dad does. He gets up at 5. I get up right after he does. I'm walking down the hall. going down to the laundry room to grab a fresh pair of jeans. My dad's sitting on the shitter, and he walks by. He goes, "You hung over any there peckerwood?" I said, "No, I'm doing all right, asshole." My dad launched off out that toilet, off that toilet bowl like a bat out of hell, and slammed against the wall by my throat. He goes, "What'd you call me?" I said, "You called me a peckerwood. I called you an asshole." And he starts squeezing, and he lifts me up, and I just put both my fists and hit him square in his pecs, nerved so hard that he literally couldn't hold me anymore and dropped me to the floor. He looks at me, and I looked at him, and I said, "Are we done?" He goes, "Yeah, we're done." He goes back and finished sticking his shit, and that was the last time my dad and I ever laid hands on each other. Ever.
Yeah.
After that, we never once touched each other after that. Because he knew that
that's something
was
that
done.
didn't go on in our house. It was never. It's like who was it put in there? Boston says he got hit with what was ever in arm's reach. Nah. Wait.
Yeah.
I swear. I swear I wish my dad was alive so I could ask him, how did you ever get us to have an organized ad? Because that's what it was.
You were in fear of God.
I guess I guess he put the fear of God in us when we was really young. I just know we had to pee because the one time he spanked my brother, and when he whopped him, he pissed the bed, and we always had, all right, good night, Jeff Lawless. We always had to go to the bathroom, go pee first, and by God, we had better be laid over that bed with our bare ass sticking up in the air waiting. And by God, don't put your hand back there.
He was
put your hand back there.
He was teaching you to take accountability for your actions.
Oh, I know that.
And so by making you suffer through the consequences, the whole thing, that you're more likely not to repeat it. But even though we got
I repeated my shit every fucking day.
I mean, my favorite story you got is your dad yelling about the cigarette butts that were his.
yeah, when he never actually caught me smoking.
Did he catch you at your cousin's house or something?
No, time? I was over at my friend's house staying the night, and he pulled up on my cousin's motorcycle, and we was climbing out of the shed right after we got through smoking a cigarette, and he'd come pulling up in the driveway. We're like, who the fuck is that on a motorcycle? And then when he got off it, stood up, took the helmet off, I went, oh shit. And he was like, you better get home now. And I'm like, Dad, I'm not stupid. I wouldn't put a butt in the ashtray. I flip him over the sink. I mean, over the fence. And he was like, and I said, look, I pulled out my pack of cigarettes. I smoke Marlboros. Those are Winston. Those are your cigarettes. And he went, oh, maybe you're right.
And then he made you smoke
and then he made me smoke a cigarette. Yeah. And by then I was already a freshman in high school. So, I was already fucking smoking a whole cigarette in 30 seconds. And so he said, you're going to smoke a cigarette. Okay. I just started smoking one normal. Fucking Marlboro Reds, too. And he said, no, you going to smoke that motherfucker. I said, okay. So I went to hot boxing. About 15, 20 seconds into it, he said, put that goddamn thing out. Mama come out there and said, did you make him smoke one? You make him? Yeah, and he smoked that motherfucker better than me. The worst ass whooping I ever got from my mom. Dad's ass whooping was more frequent, but when Mama let loose, it was close. I've heard a lot about that, especially Scale. You hear about that a lot. Like my black friends have told me that their mama beat the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
I always would prefer my mom. My mom would just smack me in the back of the head. My dad put his foot in my
30
ass.
minutes?
Mm-hmm. Same here. My dad and I very rarely.
Jesus Christ.
My dad quit kicking my ass when I got to be about a foot and a half taller than him and 150 pounds heavier than him.
I was about the same height as my dad. He still had about 50 pounds on me, though.
Yeah, wow.
The day that I gave him a dead arms, shorted out both his shoulders in the same time. That's when he looked at me. He was more shocked than anything else. He was just like, because he couldn't hold his arms. His arms went completely nerve dead. They dropped straight to the ground. He couldn't lift his arms up at all. He just looks at me and he goes, I'm like, are we done? He's like, yeah, we're done. He just walks back into the shitter, sits back down, finishes taking a dump.
That's
like,
and that's something. Even
but my dad and I very rarely.
If my
got to
dad
that
was
point.
alive today, I mean, I would cuss, but I would not be comfortable cussing around him.
No, I'm still not very.
I've played video games for years, and one of my best friends now, that's one of my best friends, I met on Xbox, and his son at 10, 11, 12 years old was playing, and it was just normal for him to cuss. I mean, F-bombs. I'm like, really? My dad would fuck me up.
My dad never really cared about that. My dad and I would cuss at each other like sailors, but we never did it around my mother. My mother hated it. She hated any type of swearing.
My mom hates it. My dad will just tell me to watch my mouth.
If you swear in front of my mom, if he swears in front of her or I swear in front of her, she gets really super pissed. So we always kept our language down around my mom. But it was just me and dad hanging out. Me and mom would hang out, or me and my dad just hang out bullshit, and we'd cuss like sailors.
My father never swore. I never heard him swear except for one time, and his last words were to me. My older sister was there giving me help for no reason. He was within probably 2 days of passing away. Jeff, fucking leave Rose alone. I turned without hesitation. Shut the fuck up. She started it.
Yeah, and I guess that's why I didn't cuss a lot, even as an adult, because my mom and dad wouldn't cuss much. My dad would say GD a lot, and even when after he had a stroke, and physical therapy was in there working with him, and speech therapy, and it was easy. He was having trouble speaking, and he would just say, "God damn it." They asked us, "Is that something he says a lot?" And he was like, "Yeah, especially God damn it." But she said, "Yeah, that's kind of normal when somebody says something like that. It's really easy for him to say it, but when I'm trying to get him to speak certain words, it's hard for him to get them out, because he would really be trying to say certain words, and then he would just get frustrated and say, "Oh, God damn it," or something like that, or "Oh, fuck." But he cursed, but he didn't curse like a sailor or a truck driver.
Oh my gosh, my mom and dad both curse like truck drivers.
My mom hated cursing. Very, very rarely hear her
Well, my
say
dad
it.
is a truck driver, to be fair.
I think I might have heard her say the F word once in my entire life.
That's something. Yeah, my mom.
Very rarely I hear her say any type of swear words. So me and my
I
dad,
hear
though,
my mom
always.
talking to herself, and she'll say, "Oh shit" or something like that. But she'll be, you know how mamas do. Amanda, you know how mama. Y'all talk.
I just swear.
Yeah, you talk to yourself a lot. My mom talks to him and I'll be like, "What, mom?" And I'm just talking to myself. I'm like,
And now,
but
50 years
she
later,
says, "Oh shit" a lot.
And now you notice you're doing them same damn things.
Hey, Richard.
Hey,
Thomas,
Richard.
I talk to myself for fucking 12 hours a day driving on the road.
I talk to myself whenever I want intelligent conversations.
Exactly.
Right.
Chuck and Charles have a conversation.
I need another beer. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night.
All right. Wait a minute. It's not fuh. It's R.
Yep, R. Yep, R. Yep, R.
Hey, Don.
Can't complain though.
I didn't think anybody could be more screwed up than Mr. Ohio. You're proving them wrong.
Boy, you don't come out, Wayne. I don't know what you say. I won't say it. You use too many R's when you talk.
And no, what's sad is Brian's starting to do it more and more. And fucking, I'm sitting here laughing, going, "Yep."
What am I doing? Wait a minute. I just got back from getting the beer. What am I doing?
Now and then you'll start slipping an R in there, and I'm sitting here freaking
Well,
laughing.
that's because I'm fucking country. But you always put an R on the end of words, like Alabama, Georgia.
I say Alabama, and you guys all had the R before I could even finish one.
Florida,
you say it, you're freaking still being.
You say Alabama. You say North Carolina.
What's my
Florida.
name?
Colorado.
I put R's in the middle of words because I'm Southern.
Right.
Hey, I gotta make up for.
And that's only like a handful of words. Small handful.
I gotta
you
make
do
up
it
for
with you do it with all kind of fucking shit.
Hey, I gotta make up for all the R's Mac misses.
That's what I was saying. That's why they don't use the R in Massachusetts.
That's a good point, Jeff. That's a good point.
Y'all done took them all.
I will use
exactly. Yeah, they took them all. They took them all. So the ones in southern New England don't.
They didn't filter down.
Everybody else stole all the R's. Why do you think Mississippi has no R's in it? The rest of the South stole them.
Why do I have a feeling this is gonna come up on one of Mac's fucking videos?
That's why it's called Mississippi, not Mississippi, because the rest of the South stole all the R's.
Yeah, not Mississippi.
That's why it's called Mississippi. It's not Mississippi because the South stole all the R's, so there's no R's left.
No. Vermonter stole all the R's.
Yeah,
No. There's other places in New England that do it as well. It's like people, we call mom ma. We never call her mom unless we're upset or need to get her attention. It's always ma. Everybody looks at you. What the hell's a ma?
Well,
then you go down south and they call them meemaws for grandmother. Going, what the hell's a meemaw?
I have a meemaw.
I call my mom Ma sometimes. Hell, once my son was born, my son was my mom and dad's first grandchild, and he started calling my dad Pop. I just naturally always just started calling my dad Pop.
Yeah,
I called my dad. I called him Dad, but in adulthood it became Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
I guess my dad Pop since high school.
Yeah, because my son was born when I was 20. So yeah, I started calling him Pop at a relatively early age.
Well, my dad's actually a junior. When I'd say, hi, Dad, he wouldn't answer me. My brother, who was named after my dad and grandfather, he'd call him Benjamin. My dad would turn and talk to him. I'd have to call him Junior to get his attention.
No shit. To your
dad?
Like,
Junior. And everybody's like, why do you keep calling him Junior? Because he is named after his dad, Benjamin L. Elliott Sr. Your father ain't a junior. I walked over, got his license, walked up to my boss and said, there's his real name. It's not Skip.
Yeah, you say that. my grandfather, everybody that I ever saw out in public would always call my grandfather Blackie. Yeah. And I always knew his name. He didn't have a middle name. It was just Hughes Burwell. But I always thought that his name was Blackie Hughes Burwell because everybody called him Blackie. And come to find out, of course, in my adult years, I've always known my grandfather with gray hair. But when he was a young man, he had jet freaking black hair. So everybody called him Black. And I thought Blackie was his name. I thought that was a name that I didn't know about. My dad's name was Richard Hughes. And so I just thought they just had a different first name. I never knew my grandfather didn't have a middle name until I was way into my adult years. Way into my adult years. I'm talking like 30s.
That's the two men I miss is my grandfathers more than anything.
Yeah, I miss my granddad. I miss my dad terribly.
Yep, same here.
All right, y'all have a great one, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, Jeff RRR.
All right, Jeff.
All right, far.
Jeff Far.
And Don. Oh yeah, one last thing, Don. This is for you, and this is for the donkey you rode in on.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you jealous.
You got to show him the golden balls now, Don.
Bend over and I'll show you that donkey.
Oh, Angry, you gotta watch your screen now. Don's got some special toys he's invented.
You can sit, bend over, I'll show you a donkey.
That's it.
That's not what Don's boyfriend said.
Flip it out on the floor and you'll see a donkey.
We don't want to go with carpet burns.
Oh,
yeah,
no, yeah, that's a story for another time, Angry.
Mm.
Somebody in this chat live
all right.
chat.
It's all right. Well, I won't do that to you. I don't want to make you cry.
Oh
it's
no!
Okay.
Somebody sent me a text message.
Oh.
How did that go again, Brian?
No, I think I was watching that part.
Yeah, that was about
that was kind of dirty.
Yeah. Hypothetically, what would somebody do with a rug burn on the scrotum? Ask
Keep
for
it
a
to
friend.
themselves, what I would think.
First, I'd look at it. First, I'd look at it twice and say, "That's an impressive rug burning out there. How the fuck you do it?" So I understand how you feel, man. Every time I get too high and drunk, I try to lick my balls and fall off the couch. You know, I understand your feeling. I understand your pain.
Why has Amanda got a funny little grin?
But nothing's worse than fucking getting super drunk and watching Skinamax at 3 o'clock in the morning, speed jacking on the couch.
Oh yeah,
fucking going like a fucking speed demon, slipping off the end, slamming yourself in the nut, blowing a load in your face, black out, wake up with your dick glued to the floor.
Good old Skinamax.
Yep. Wake up, peeling your pecker off the floor, going, "Oh shit!" To this day, one side of your dick is darker than the other.
Well, I'll probably see some of you tomorrow. If not, y'all have a great week.
All right, Fuffa.
Well, that's just it.
All right,
Well, good night.
All right, R. Have a good night, buddy.
You know what the difference is between pink and purple, don't you?
The amount of bruising?
The grip.
The grip.
So you're saying somebody gripped Amanda's head?
You know what? Eating vajayjay and sucking DD has in common?
Oh no.
One slip of the tongue and you're in deep shit.
Yep.
There's a song about that.
You know what a pregnant woman and a burnt pizza's got in common?
Yeah.
What?
You know what a burnt pizza and a pregnant woman got in common?
Oh Lord.
Somebody didn't pull out fast enough.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. Only it was some dumbass left it in too long.
Yeah.
That was remarkably specific. Nighter fur. Oh, please don't tell me little Jimmy's sleeping again.
Got to try out my brand new liquid chrome pen today. Man, that thing is beautiful.
Yes, little Jimmy is fucking snoring.
Snoring again.
He's snoring again.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had his fucking phone number because I would call him right now and tell him to quit fucking snoring on my live stream.
Wake your dumb ass up. You mullet wearing suspended driver's license.
He's probably been up for like 16, 17 hours. I've been up for 23 hours and I'm still going. Come on, you little young kid.
That was when I worked
Have
over
him say
Jet
area.
South.
Oh, that would be interesting. Area.
when I was working over at J Mid South, a bunch of young kids are working there, fresh out of high school, whatnot. And we'd go to break. And I'd come through the break room, and you see these young kids asleep, laying their arms, asleep at the tables in the break room.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd hear them telling stories about how they was up all night playing video games. And I'm like,
You was up all night playing video games.
at 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, y'all staying up late playing a damn game?
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21. Shit, when I was that age, I was busy working on cars.
I was
When I was that age, I was staying
drinking.
up late chasing tail.
Yeah.
I was drinking, working on cars.
I was closing the bar at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. And
Yeah.
getting up at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And one day when I went to open the bedroom door, I grabbed the door with my left hand, and I didn't open it, and I walked into the fucking door. I went, oh boy, this is gonna be a bad fucking day. Get hungover right about lunchtime, 11 o'clock, and and then go home, catch a 30-minute nap, and be right back out there.
Do it again.
Oh Lord, come on, little Jimmy.
Well, that was
Got to try out my new chrome pen today.
Let me see. Let me make it short. Be quiet.
That liquid chrome came out pretty damn well.
Well, now he ain't gonna fucking do it.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Looking good there, Angry.
Rid of the chrome around the windows, door handles, GTO badge in the corners.
Yeah. Come on, look. There you go. Come on, get repetitive. I got a couple. Let me listen to it.
I have to admit that liquid chrome is really, really good.
Don't touch it.
Can't remember who makes that liquid chrome pen, but when I find out who made it, I'm going to put it up on my channel and let people buy it. It's a really good chrome.
Well, now he's doing it real good.
He redid the Pontiac on the back of the trunk.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I got some good ones there. There
you go.
Next.
Out of all the liquid chrome pens I've ever tried, that's got to be by far the best one I've ever had.
What brand are they?
Let me go over and grab it. It's on my other desk.
Right. I got to remove him. I can't take that shit.
Damn.
Why not? I have to live with that every night.
Now, Amanda, you seem to be a knowledgeable young female. You know how to stop him from snoring.
You gotta tie his nuts up because they fall down and cover his butthole and he gets bagel out.
Oh, damn!
It's made by Zeyar, Zeyar. Zeyar Liquid Chrome is what it's called. It's got a 0.2 millimeter fine tip on it. It's a metal tip pen. And this liquid chrome that comes out of this thing is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It's liquid. What chrome is it?
Liquid chrome.
Oh.
Not the Molotov.
Molotov?
Just redid all the chrome on my 64 Goat today. Redid all the window trim, wipers, badges.
Yeah, but over time,
came out beautiful.
Molotov goes silver. It doesn't stay nice and glossy very long. That's the only that's what I've seen with it. Yeah, I can't make it that clean. The Molotov.
Damn.
But over time it always goes silver. From what I've seen and heard.
Got to redo the door mirror. I just glued it back on. I got to re-chrome it. I redid the window, the chrome around the windows, the wipers, the badge on the hood there. Fix the front bumper, except the top corner. I still got to fix it. And then chrome around the sides, door handles, quarter panel badge.
I've gotten to the point. It's got to stay bright enough for the video
Trunk
and
badge.
the photos, and I'm good.
Well, this stuff's guaranteed not to tarnish or dull out. It's one of the things that made me buy it because I've seen there's tons of them.
Molotov?
And it said this stuff will work damn near perfect.
And that's right. That's the Testers Molotov. No, not Testers.
No, this is Zeyar.
Zeyar
brand. Zeyar. It's called Zeyar because the model is the brand name of it. It's called Zeyar Liquid Chrome. It's got a 0.2 millimeter fine metal tip pen. And it's liquid chrome. You can get 2 of these for $6 on Amazon. And they are fantastic. The flow on them is real even too. Doesn't just blob it on. It has a nice steady flow so you don't get big bubbles and shit when you're laying it. Works perfect.
Zeyar Tech.
Zeyar. Zeyar. It's called Zeyar Liquid Chrome.
Why?
Yeah, I hate it when I get bubbles laying it down.
I mean, I was doing a nice long strip of going all the way down the side of the car, doing the top trim around the roof. Went from the A pillar all the way down to the quarter panel. Once nice long steady stroke, not one set of bubble. Just perfect line.
I get fucking Zyrtec liquid chrome. Really? Zyrtec?
Zyrtec, isn't that for
heartburn?
Acid reflux?
No, that's for allergies.
Oh, that's right.
Zeyar, there it is.
Zeyar, Zeyar Liquid Chrome.
Zey, yeah.
Yep, Zey. So Zulu, Echo, Yankee, Alpha, Romeo, Zeyar Liquid Chrome. Stuff is fantastic. I've never seen chrome lay that nice before.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to go by the way of far.
All right, Chucker.
Chuck, you have a good night's rest.
Yeah, I'll take care now.
Bye,
See you, man. Have a good night.
Later, Chuck.
Here you go, so tired.
Pussies.
Yeah. I promise you I could outgo you any day of the week.
Uh-huh.
I am what I eat. So, yeah. All I got to do now is wait for that mirror to dry. In a couple days, I'll redo the door mirror, too.
Is he back?
Is
he back not sleeping?
Yeah, who knows?
Little Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Oh,
You
okay.
live.
I just posted another short for you.
You live, Jimmy.
Yeah, you awake now?
You alive, Jimmy?
You just passed out on.
That's been one of them days.
Yeah, one of them days. This young buck can't handle it.
Hell yeah, you fell asleep, you snoring and talking.
Yeah, you snoring little fuck you. Snoring on my live stream.
No, I snored.
Go check
That's
my
what he said
short.
last time. He didn't know he snored.
As a matter of fact, you don't even need to go check my short. I will show you my short that I just posted.
I've had people tell me I snore, and I said, bullshit. I stayed up all night to check.
Never did snore, did you, Don?
No, sir.
There we go. Shorts.
So I got to call bullshit on that.
Let's see here. Present. Share screen. All right, here you go, little Jimmy. Turn it up.
Damn.
And all he says is, damn.
Jimmy, you've been immortalized.
Yeah, please call back tomorrow. Little Jimmy here right now. Please call back tomorrow. Little Jimmy not here.
Oh, there we go. Lost connection.
Sound like you're trying to make a connection with your pillow.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, trying to give that pillow some head.
That's it. Well, you talk about people not paying attention or have any kind of imagination. I said that in someone else's live a few weeks ago. I'm going to go give my pillow some head. And they're like, you're going to do who to what?
Yep.
I finally was like, look, you see this big, beautiful, bald head? I'm fixing to lay it upon my pillow and snore and drool all over it.
Yep.
Big, yeah. Bald, yes. Beautiful that way. I don't know.
You know, and
So
speaking of
on
snoring,
that, I'm gonna jump off. I have to
myself
go
up
take a
snoring.
shit now.
The only thing I like is big and the only thing I like is big and beautiful. And bald.
Hey, I'm the best looking ugly guy in the state of Alabama.
I like big, bald, beautiful titties. That is.
Well,
I'll catch you all later. I have to shit now.
All right.
Jimmy,
Thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate it.
No, you're welcome.
You have a good night.
All right. See y'all.
Tell us what color it is.
He can snore out his ass for a
Brown.
minute.
Well, like Amanda said, you know, we've gotten that age now. If we lay on our back, our balls drop down, cover our butthole, and it comes out our mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a picture the other day on Facebook. I loved it. It's got a Ford Pinto and a AMC Pacer, and the caption on it says, "It states in the owner's manual to not overinflate." I can't look at the two cars the same now. That's like why women don't like to wear pantyhose. They fart, their ankles bulge.
Did you get? You gonna show us a little preview there? Did you get the tongue figured out?
Oh yeah.
Oh. That's cool. She's gonna like the shit out of that.
Yeah.
What is the secret? Shh.
Who say what?
Exactly.
I'm like them three little monkeys. I don't see shit. I don't hear shit. I don't say. Well, I kind of say shit.
I'm gonna text her tomorrow and say I got a secret and I can't tell.
No. I gotta mail it to her still.
You don't know.
Oh shit.
I think it's time to start selling all this shit in here.
What? The
Not until you sell me
3D
my
prints
wheels.
or the kits?
My wheels?
Is it gonna be pennies on the dollar?
No.
Are you selling my wheels already? Damn it.
No, I got to get the second set done. Well,
Cool.
and I have lost all faith in the United States Postal Service.
Yeah, you and me both.
They've lost 7 packages of mine this past week and a half.
No, Don, I have more faith in USPS than I do FedEx.
Oh yeah.
I used to work there.
Of course, I just ordered a new printer, so I ordered resin. And when you order directly from Anycubic, it comes from everywhere.
Right.
UPS delivered my printer and my wash and cure station separate. Got them, no problem. FedEx delivered one of my packages, and it was of my resin. I wake up, I get up at midnight, I got an email saying your package was delivered at like 6:45. So when I walk out of the bedroom after taking a shower and everything, first place I look is the dining room table, because that's if something's delivered and mom goes out there and gets it, that's where she'll put it. It's not there. I go, huh. So I walk out on the porch. It's not there. One of my neighbors has her porch light on. I look out on her porch. Yeah, I don't see it. Look out on my other neighbor. No, I don't see it. Come in here just in case. Maybe mom put it in here. Nope, not here. Oh, okay. It's at one of my neighbor's houses. I'll get it from tomorrow, this afternoon when I get home. So, of course, park my big truck out in my driveway. The hood of my big truck is 20 to 25 feet off the roadway. My front door is over 200 feet off of my roadway. I've got my key out. I'm fixing to put it in the door. What do I see on the steps of my big truck? On the steps, 25 feet off of the fucking roadway. And then I go back and I look at the delivery notification. They take a picture. You can't, it's all black because it's 6:45 in the evening.
Yeah.
So I zoom in on it and I realize the little itty bitty light that I can fucking see on that picture is my front porch. And it's taken from about midways of my trailer that's connected to my big truck. That's about 150 feet from my front door. So he literally walked up far enough to take a picture of the front porch of my house. And all you can see is a little bitty light and some shadows. And I called and raised hell with FedEx. And it's amazing. I'm still waiting on a phone call from a local supervisor. Still waiting.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, obviously they don't give a flying fuck. My package of resin, so it's $70 to $80 order, is
frozen, destroyed.
Off my roadway because
Frozen,
he's too fucking lazy to walk up here.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you tell them the same thing you do with Amazon, which is you say that it wasn't delivered. Yes, there's a picture. It's not my house. That does not look like my front yard. That does not look like this.
Because you would never be able to know. How can you prove that the picture that's on your delivery notification is my house?
I've had Amazon deliver shit to my neighbors, and we all have the same front porch, front door, but mine has a very weird pattern of like grime and dirt on it, and I'm like, that's clearly mine. I couldn't have made that door look like that. So you delivered to the wrong door.
Right.
Send me a new one. They do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. That we don't have any local Amazon that delivers that way here. When there's one in the other county, I get a lot of stuff I order from them that originates in Appling, and then it shows it was dropped off at the post office for delivery.
Yeah.
But we don't have any kind of direct delivery from Amazon. And the Amazon drivers are worse than fucking container haulers, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, let's dig this. The guy that delivers the
Yeah,
mail.
I found it, Boston. You're right, JR. I found it. It was sitting on the steps of my big truck. Yeah.
Our postal guy here delivers to our house. Knows me, has known me for many years.
All right, Scale Outlaw. Have a good night, man.
Knows that I live at 1214. My last Amazon package, because Amazon's got my address messed up. I think I got it fixed for see. Anyway, they're mailing stuff to 1212 Central Avenue, which is my garage. He dropped off 4 packages at the house I live in. My Amazon package, he has scribbled out the wrong address and wrote the correct one on it and still delivered it to the wrong address. The same day. Next door to each other.
Wow.
It's like, damn, really?
That's a special kind of stupid.
Yes, that's special kind. I had a special kind of lazy FedEx driver. Special kind.
Yeah.
When they delivered the wash and cure station, I hadn't even got home from work yet. This was like 11 o'clock. And Mom said that the UPS driver parked on the road and walked the package all the way. They normally pull in the driveway, and put a package on my porch.
Yeah.
But that particular day, he parked out in the roadway and walked all the way up to the front porch. And I guess Mama saw him coming. She said he opened the door and he gave it to her at the door.
Huh.
He didn't even put it on the ground.
Well, see, on top of that, I won from Elegoo. I won a Mars 3 printer and cure station. I got confirmation it shipped out January 15th.
Are you still waiting on that?
Oh, they've lost it. They've admitted they don't know where it's at. It got lost between Atlanta and Birmingham.
That's not that far.
That's what I'm saying. I said, y'all got that damn thing that close and lost it? Really?
That's not a lie. Somebody knew what was in the package and they stuck it in the back of their car.
Don, I've had packages go from 2 facilities in Atlanta for literally 5 days straight. Everything I get comes through Atlanta. I ordered something years ago from off the internet, and I didn't realize it, but the place was right on the other side of the river over in Aiken. And it had to come through Augusta, and it goes to Atlanta. I'm like, well, that makes complete and total sense. I figured, wow, I'm going to get that tomorrow. No, it had to go all the way to Atlanta and then go to 2 or 3 facilities in Atlanta before it came to Augusta, before it came to my small post office over here in South Augusta. I was like, Well, that makes
Nope,
sense. If I'd have
that's the
fucking
way.
known that, I'd have just drove to fucking Aiken in 30 minutes, and had it.
That's the way they do it with me. They send my shit from California all the way to Atlanta, and then they send it from Atlanta back down here.
What?
Yeah. It goes to Atlanta and then turns around and comes here from California.
It's like when ship from the East Coast comes to here. It goes from here, goes to California, to Colorado, up all the way up to Gillette, which is very farther northern Wyoming, and then all the way back to Cheyenne. Then Cheyenne back another hour north to me. It's like it bounces like, why don't you just fucking take it to Scottsbluff
And
in
they
Nebraska,
wonder
and then over
why
to me.
they wonder why the USPS is going broke.
Right. Well, I had a piece going to Canada. Leaves here, goes to Atlanta, obviously. Now, you would think the next step is head north, right? No, that motherfucker had to go all the way to Tampa
I've had shit go down there too.
and then leave Tampa to go to Canada. I'm like, who in the hell is directing this stuff?
Dumbasses.
Yeah, it's called logistics, and they definitely some people definitely ain't got no idea about logistics.
They damn sure don't own a globe or a atlas. I've had packages get to England before they got to their destination here in the U.S.
I ain't never had that. I ain't never had it go overseas, unless it came from overseas.
Well, after that last little deal I had to deal with Canada, the guys I was doing work for up there, I told them, I said, y'all got to find a place in the U.S. to ship to that y'all can pick up. I'm done.
Right.
We worked it out. I would ship it to a guy in Michigan. They would all get together at his place for a race and pick their stuff up.
Right. Yeah.
Because I had one, and we to this day don't know why. It made it all in the Canadian border, no problem. Customs held the package for 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's not unusual.
That's common. They always do.
Well, I get that. But then the guy that's getting the package, he don't get mad at them. He gets mad at me and telling everybody on Facebook that I've ripped him off and I was a little late, but oh yeah, call him everything but a poor human being. Wrote me a damn book in a message. I told him, I'll tell you what, you hold your breath for the next one.
The hell did he buy that he was so pissed about?
I did a slot car body for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, look at the tracking. It ain't my damn fault.
That's what I told him. I posted his address on Facebook. I got a little ugly too. I said, look, it's at your customer.
Yeah, you're probably right, LH.
I can't do nothing now.
Right.
But somehow it was still my fault.
That's what I thought was so stupid. I was like, see shit going. I'm like, why the hell would you send it from here, from East Coast all the way to Cali, then down to Denver, and then from Denver all the way to the far northern part of my state when I'm just barely above Cheyenne. Then send it to Cheyenne, and then send it from Cheyenne to me. It's like, why don't you just cut out the whole fucking thing and send it to Nebraska?
Yeah,
now Nebraska sent it over to me. He bounced it all the way out to Cali. The fuck?
So it's like right now they're chasing 7 packages I mailed out a week ago.
Well, when I get my wheels, they better not lose mine. I'll raise all kinds of hell.
I'm going ahead and making up what I mailed out. We'll see what happens, but well, like y'all waiting on your stuff. You paid me. I've been paid on this other stuff I shipped out. It's on me to get it out there. Well, I shipped it. Now the U.S. Postal Service is like, we'll get it there one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the guy, I said, you cost me money. I didn't have mail service for 4 days straight. They left mail in our mailbox. I went down and talked to the postmaster about it. All I get is, well, I have to deal with the same thing too. I looked at him. I said, no, you don't. You can take your mail with you to work. You cut out the the route carrier. I said, I've been 4 days. My John Deere payment's in the mailbox 4 days. I said, y'all gonna pay my late fees? Oh,
Yeah, no shit.
We can't do that. I'm like,
Yeah, you thought so. I was like, thought so, you jackass.
his next solution was for me to get a P.O. box. I said, oh, you going to comp me one? Oh, no, I can't do that. You'll have to pay for it. I said, wait a minute. Mail service, shipping and postage has gone up. Services went down. And your only solution is for me to spend more money?
Mm-hmm. That's the American way.
Hell, if I'm going to do that, I need to find me a little smart car and I'll just hand deliver my shit.
Or get yourself some long range drone airplanes and just fucking airlift them to everybody's houses.
There we go, airdrop.
Airdrop them to their house.
That's what UPS was talking about doing at one time. They was going to have a drone in the top of the damn truck and actually be able to launch the drone just to take it from the truck to the front porch of the house.
Yeah, good luck with a package that weighs 100 pounds.
So,
if it's 50 pounds or less, maybe. 50 pounds or less, maybe. Over 50, you're going to have one hell of a power drone to pick up something 100 pounds.
Yeah, it damn sure ain't going to fit up underneath the porch. I can guarantee you that.
Mm-hmm.
He tears shit up.
Brian is what?
To pick up 100 pounds, that drone would have to be 4 foot wingspan, probably. Shit. 10 amp motors. 10 amp direct draw motors.
Yep.
4 of them. So that's 40 amps. Plus the batteries. That drone would weigh 400 pounds. 400 or 500 pounds.
They get their people can't drive the little mail truck. You see them trying to fly a drone?
Yeah, that'd be fucking interesting. How many times I drove a fucking drone in my career? Shit tons.
Oh no, it's supposed to be a programmable drone. They're supposed to be able to send it by computer.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to use GPS.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of buttons and it lifts off and drops it and then runs back and sits back on the station.
Good
luck with that.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
There's a lot of key words right there. It's supposed to.
The same people that route our mail by truck will be operating those drones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And our postal service here usually does
will get you package.
Been pretty good over here where I'm at. My postal service is actually really, really good. UPS is okay. FedEx is a fucking joke. FedEx is out of Scottsbluff, out of Nebraska. They load like 3 trucks, and you don't know which one of the 3 trucks your shit's going to be on. You can get it in the morning, you can get it in the afternoon, you can get it in the middle of the damn night. It just depends on which truck they put it on. Postal service is actually pretty well. My local service is good, but somehow they must have changed the guy who sorts the mail that comes up from Cheyenne to all these areas up here where I'm at. Because that jackass, ever since he must have started around the first of the year. Because since the first of the year came around, I've had 3 different packages after the first of the year supposed to come here. And they know this place pretty damn well by the zip code. I had one of the packages go to Fort Laramie. I had one of those packages go to Lingle. And I had another package go over to freaking Wheatland. With my zip code on it.
Damn.
It says, sent here. So what happens if they missend it? They have to send it back to Cheyenne.
Yeah.
And it has to be resorted again. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, Richard, if it stopped like that for more than just a day or two in Los Angeles, more than likely it was lost.
I can tell you from experience with FedEx that so many boxes we will fling when I worked there. They would just end up on the floor.
I'm pretty much ELH, I'm pretty much the only one right now. I don't normally look at the chat much myself, to be honest, but
Mine kept freezing up, or I'd be watching the chat.
She just verified FedEx plays football with packages. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I know Terry too's on a mobile device, and I know Amanda's on a mobile device. You don't see the chat.
No, but I normally have my tablet set up where I can look at the chat.
Mine was, but the battery was going bad low. I was down to 7%.
UPS is pretty good.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all, Bruce.
I'll either use the Postal Service or FedEx, or excuse me, UPS. Screw FedEx. Those guys are jackasses. UPS guy is really, really good. He's the cousin of a guy I went to school with. He remembers me from back when we were in school.
FedEx is bad about even just that. They're almost as bad as freaking container haulers when it comes to driving trucks.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy when we got that new UPS driver because the old one, he left, said he was leaving. He was retired. Didn't know who the new guy was till one day I was coming back from a meeting and I was coming back over here to my office and opened, locked my door, and he's making his rounds through the building and he looks at me and goes, James! Like, holy shit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You're working for UPS? Like, yeah. So there's your cousin.
You had something go from New York to Guam and then to Oregon. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I guess the men in black had to check your package before they, send it to you. Well, the UPS and the Postal Service are the best two around here. FedEx used to be really, really good like 10 years ago. The last 5 years, it has completely tanked. It ain't worth shit. Like, I want to send something that weighs like 3 pounds, and I want to send it from here to the Midwest, like Ohio or Iowa or Minnesota. They want $55 fucking dollars to fucking ship a 3 pound package. 3 pounds for $55. I'm like, are you fucking stoned? $55 to ship a 3 pound package? It's not fucking cocaine, bro. The fuck? It's just some parts and some model stuff, man. It's like, what the hell? UPS, $8, $9. I'll pay that. $55. What the fuck are you smoking?
Dan's Google Sierra.
I punched him right in the fucking nuts. Like, I ain't paying you 50. Like, holy shit. That's more than all this shit in this box combined. Well, then we could put insurance on it too. That's another $11. Are you smoking crack? You want almost freaking $70 with insurance? Are you? No.
Oh, you just come in here just to say, I'm off the bed, Josh. Really? Off the bed at
really
9 o'clock? No, what time is it there?
That's what I was saying, ELM or ELH.
It's 8:15 in Oregon.
$55. It's like fucking UPS will say they'll do it for $20, and that's with $100 freaking insurance on the package for $20. I'll fucking take UPS all day long. The post office is about the same, maybe a little bit cheaper. If I go like economy, it's like $14, $15.
Yeah, I just sent out a package the other day, and it was like $8.
I gotta send
$8.50, I think.
Yeah, I gotta send Jonathan. He's sending that plow to me for my service truck. So I'm giving him a '67 Impala SS kit. Almost everything's in it except for the rims. The rims are missing, but it's a brand new kit. The dickhead has sold it to me off of eBay, did not say in this freaking listing that they didn't have a chrome tree in the box. Chrome tree was completely missing, so I bought another chrome tree. The bumpers, the grills, and the tailpan, and the windows and the taillights. Had to buy all that separate for another $20. Put it in the box. But then I was talking to Jonathan. He said he's sending me that plow, and I was like, I got this other Impala if you want it. So we're doing a trade, and he's getting the kit. So
nice.
I told him all he needs to do is put some wheels on it, and everything else is in the box. Now I got another one. Another 67 Impala, brand new. Still in the wrap. So. 50 in the box kits, 12 grams in the weight.
That's
$90.
in the box. 2 kits.
All right, guys, I'm fixing to get off here before I turn into Jimmy.
Jimmy.
All right,
Yep.
Terry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Big
go ahead and
snowing.
finish this last swallow and beer here and get out.
2010.
All right, we'll catch y'all later, everybody.
See you, man. Have
All
a
right.
good evening.
Yep.
That's me. I'm waiting. I got this last print going. When it's done, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I just started my well, I didn't just, but I'm doing my first official print on my new printer, and it says it's got 47 minutes. We'll see how that worked out.
I'm printing this 77 Thunderbird.
Got my printer set up on the table. I don't have the resin for it yet. Gonna order it here probably Monday. Once I get the resin, I got to set it all up, test it.
What printer you got?
Anycubic.
Which one?
Photon M3.
Oh, the M3.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't even sell that one anymore, do they?
They're hard to find, but you can still get them.
Yeah.
A couple people may have some stock left over, but not very many.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the M5.
Yep.
M5S. I got the M5S.
The M3 looks like a pretty decent little printer. Looks
yeah,
like
Miguel.
Well
Miguel has the M3 Premium, and he swears by it. He loves it. I had the 4K mono. I mean, it done some phenomenal prints. I just hated the little build deck. It was hell just trying to get a engine to squeeze on it sometimes.
Yeah.
6.1 inch
plate, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, I got 2 small blocks on that blown small block.
Yeah.
I got 2 of those on there, and I don't know. I got at least a dozen and a half of universal joints on it that see how it prints up, and I'll give them take them to Pappy JacksCon, and I got some stuff I want to print up for Terry 2, and probably reprint some stuff for Boston.
Cool.
So, yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired.
All
right,
Brian. As usual, I appreciate you doing this.
Oh yeah.
It was a good night.
I miss Amanda.
You all have yourself a good night.
Oh yeah.
Later, everybody.
We here
All right,
won't be here next
Brian.
Saturday. Next Saturday we'll be out of town, so y'all keep
Oh, good.
that in mind.
Not a
Wherever
problem.
Later,
that
Brian.
is at.
Brian,
All right.
Jay, y'all have a good one.
Good night. Good night. Appreciate y'all hanging out so late tonight. Sorry we had to do a deuce. Y'all have a good night. Whoever's left in the chat, LH, Boston, Richard, 520 here. I hear you. Kevin Smith. Well, you've been in here all night. We appreciate y'all hanging out. See who's still. See KRD still in here. Oh, RKD scale work. Sorry about that. Y'all have a good night. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all in 2 weeks.